on the delayed payment of the insurance amount.
I have passed order.
Yes, Your Lordship. It
So
was
they
a
have to pay you.
judgment. No, Your Lordship. The judgment was to pay within 2 months, Your Lordship. The direction was to pay.
Anybody appearing for the contender? Next. Issue notice to the contender.
Your Lordship.
Returnable on. Yes,
Your
something.
Your Lordship, I wanted the permission of this honorable court to change the party name contender. I have inadvertently missed the company name, Your Lordship.
You have written the contender, I think.
I've written the name of the contender, branch manager. I have not written New India Assurance.
That you add it.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Okay. Just to notice by registered post. Your requisite will be filed within 3 working days from today. List matter 8th April. Puri na?
Obliged, Your Lordship.
8th April. ठीक है.
Item number 2.
2. So the connected is also same thing? Connected?
Yes, Your Lordship. Both the matters.
Why two connected? There are two issues.
Lordship, 2 writ petitions were passed.
That was connected.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Well, the petition is a deceased father of who is a retired employee. Well, on 17
Petitioner who?
petition is the son of the deceased father.
Disease में बहुत बोलो सर. Disease.
Yes, sir.
Disease बोलने में डर गया था.
Yes, sir. On 17/1/22, after verifying all the documents, the Canfin Home Finance Limited granted home loans.
What
House
is your
building loan.
grievance? Come to the point, right? Straight come to the point. What is your grievance?
I want to release, the petitioner has prayed to release the
और कहने सेटा भी जाना नहीं सर आपने काहे पे ये कोर्ट को कौन आपने क्या मजाक बोलो हवंदी कोई के लोन केबे जणा नहीं केते लोन जणा नहीं एमपीए केबे हला जणा नहीं पळे आसंदी कोर्ट को आर्ग्यू करिया पे लगा लर्न का
17/1/22.
हां
17/1/22.
71
22.
71/22
Yes. 17/1/22.
अरे जनवरी को ना दी 71
17 January 20.
मुझे 71 मा कोन आइलानी डेट बाबू फेब्रुआरी जनवरी तो कहबे 1922 लोन नेले 7 जनवरी रे एनपीए के बेला एनपीए when did it slip to npa
Insurance claim टा से नेजी Canfin Home Finance Limited ରୁ से नेजी which is the subsidiary bank of Canada
कौन
Bank.
चाहउछंती
Release of
लोन ना
the
लोन ना
loan no मु चाहूची मोर जो हमरो insurance claim टा दवा पे
मैं ते लोन
60
इंश्योरेंस क्लेम ता देबा पे कोन पे
to secure the home loans. For securing the home loans, he has life insurance has made by the petitioner.
लाइफ इंश्योरेंस से लोक मर गेला की
Morgan.
मर गेला लाइफ इंश्योरेंस तो आपण कहते जेतु मर गेला लाइफ इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम ता दिया बता सॉरी
To
क्लेम
secure the home loans, he has
होम लोन डिफॉल्ट पे किसी करथला ये आपण
see home loans contra Canfin Home Finance Limited, which is the subsidiary bank of Canada Bank.
पता है वो सब जरूरी नहीं है आप टॉपिक में आइए टोटल फोकस ऑन द टॉपिक so you had taken a loan and you had taken an insurance
Yes.
along with the loan
Loan.
right
Yes.
insurance for what
Life insurance.
covering the home even if there is earthquake is any kind of natural calamity
No, secure the home loans. For securing the home loans,
or
yes.
meteorological externalities whatever
Yes.
whatever happens
Life insurance is made.
huh.
In the life insurance is made in the Canada Bank.
Okay.
he has taken loan from the Canfin Home Finance Limited.
ओए सर कित्थर सेटा कहबे लाइफ इंश्योरेंस नेले से कोन कवर थिला
Cover life insurance mo jora life insurance thila after
हाँ।
death he is entitled.
से त डेथ हेले जा लोन थिबो सब सुझी जियो बोली
No, सेगुडा मु कहूनी मो जो insurance claim टा
सेटा जानिबे के चाहू
life insurance टा
हां
सेटा मो life insurance टा मो पाइबी death परे father mu as a nominee I filed this case.
ताले कानरा बैंक कैनफिन कथा काई कहउछन्ती आप जदि लो लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कथा लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आइला कैनफिन को कोडा जोले आपण
No, to secure the home loans, yes, to secure the home loans, life insurance is made.
और सेटा कहू ना थी दैट इज लिंक टू दैट होम लोन योर लाइफ इंश्योरेंस आपण से ये देखले मते
Bond one can see annexure 1.
न मते ये देखन आपण प्रपोजल टा देखन किमा पॉलिसी डॉक्यूमेंट देखन
Annexure 1.
annexure 1
Yes.
এটা কত নম্বর Canada কোন
12 lakhs then
কোডি আছে
let's see, single premium I one can see single premium.
কোডি আছে স্যার কত নম্বর কলাম রে কো পটে
Fifth column.
ফিফথ কলাম
8 column. Single premium.
সিঙ্গেল প্রিমিয়াম
Oh.
ওকে
First
সিঙ্গেল
letter
প্রিমিয়াম
লেখা
কেতেটা ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଆପଣ ଜଣା ନାହିଁ
single premium report ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି.
ଆଉ କେତେ ଆମାଉଣ୍ଟ ଦେଇଥିଲେ
At a time 60,000 64,000 some amount.
କେତେ ସେଇ ପ୍ରିମିୟମ ରେ କଣ ବେନିଫିଟ ମିଳିବ କୋଉଠି ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି
ସେଟା ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କ୍ଲେମ ଟା ମୁଁ ପାଇବି.
ସେଇଟା ଟିକେ ମତେ ଦରକାର ସେଟା କଣ ବେନିଫିଟ ପାଇବେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଟିକେ
ଏଇ ଗୋଟେ ପଲିସି ଦିଟା ଲେଖା ହେଇ ମେନସନ ହେଇଛି.
ସାର୍ କୋଉଠି ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପଲିସିଟା ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଏଥିରେ କଣ ଆପଣ ଏଥିରେ କୋଉଠି ଅଛି ସେଟା ଟିକେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ what is the benefit you will get suppose you die what is the benefit you will get
ଲାଇଫ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କ୍ଲେମ ଟା ପାଇବି.
अरे सर ଟିକେ ତ କୋଉଠି ଦେଖାନ୍ତୁ ମତେ
Some assured. Yes.
ସବୁବେଳେ ବେଲ୍ ମ୍ୟାଟର କଲେ କରି ଏମିତି ସବୁ ବେଲ୍ ବେଲ୍ ହେଇକିରି ଏଟା ସବୁ ଭୁଲି ଗଲେ
Well, kindly see
ବେଲ୍ ଖାଲି ଗାଞ୍ଜା
519 rupees have been paid for the in the life insurance.
let the insurance company get it let the insurance
Well, kindly 1 minute.
we issue notice to the
No,
insurance
well, Annexure 80, the ombudsman has been rejected
କଣ ପାଇଁ
my
reject
claim.
କଲା
Because
Let's
he is last conclusion, man, can you see?
କଣ କହିଲା
Carefully.
I have carefully gone through the background of the case and the relevant records available on file. I have also given personal hearing to the parties. In the instant case, the insurance company repudiated the claim on the ground of submission of forged and fabricated document from a hospital.
No, I am rightly given the document after verifying all the documents. They have issued the life insurance.
The company has also registered a police case against the fraudulent claim. During the personal hearing, the policyholder's representative could not explain as to why he submitted a fake document. Se document take dekhila
See document one annexure
kode achi
medical document kindly see
kode achi
annexure 2
annexure 2 ko hospital eta
tala
cardio pulmonary
annexure 2
ko doctor dela eta
doctor ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି Dr. Surya Pratap Singh. Second column, third column mention. Page 15.
eta se doctor deini
See, I mean, rightly, after verifying all the health document, they have issued the life insurance certificate.
sir seta to thik achi when you produce the document of the death of this person so ko document apanakar fake thila
ଆମକୁ କିଛି ଫେକ୍ ସେ ଖାଲି ସେ ଲେଟରଟା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆମ ଫେକ୍ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ କିଛି ସେମିତି ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି.
come to the 12
ସେ ଅବିକା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଫେକ୍ ଡକ୍ୟୁମେଣ୍ଟ ବୋଲି.
Come to the.
After
deed again.
issuance of the life insurance,
I have carefully gone
after
through
the death
background
of
case and
the-
relevant organ available on file. Then the insurance company reputed the claim on the ground of submission of forged and fabricated document from a hospital.
after, after,
document of forged.
no, like, after the death of the father, they have given the statement that I have submitted the
So document
document.
kahin sir, se document to mate dekhantu.
document annexer 2, 15
ସେଟା
mail.
ଆପଣ fill up କରି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଡକ୍ଟର ମେ ପ୍ରେସକ୍ରିପସନ ଲେଖିଥିବ ଫର୍ମ ଡିଜିଜ ହେଇଥିବ ଲେଖିଥିବ ନା
document.
ତ ସେଇଟା କୁଆଡେ ଗଲା
Page 15 ଟା
ପେଜ
page 15. मैले काली सी annexer 4, page 20.
ସାର୍ ଏମିତି ଡେଇଁଲେ ମୁଁ ଡେଇଁବିନି
No,
ଆପଣ ପେଜ this document is forged. They
they are saying
this document is forged. You are
But-
saying this is a
another one page 20 mail candies.
page 20.
Treating hospital certificate वाला. Page 20 and 21.
Because multi-speciality hospital.
Ji.
So you have not taken that treatment there. Well, are the insurance company come?
I have everything explained before the insurance authorities.
Explain
After verifying all the documents, they have issued the
explain
insurance insurance certificate has already been issued after the death of
The
the their
petitioner seeks for quashing of the order dated 2012-2023 under Annexure 8 passed by the Insurance Ombudsman Bhubaneswar in complaint reference number BHU L0102324 of 0385 and release of the insurance claim amount of which deceased father from Canon HSBC OBC Life Insurance Company Limited in favor of the petitioner who is a nominee of the insurance policy within a specified title. Policy full stop. Considering the the petitioner had approached us ethically, issue notice to the opposite party. One, by registered post.
one.
Ki achi?
Haryana.
Ki achi?
Head
HSBC
office.
bank ki achi?
No. Branch office Bhubaneswar. Yes.
You give the copy there.
Yes.
By registered post. 18, 19 April.
Bhubaneswar को 3 opposite banner 3 branch office Bhubaneswar. Yes.
3 ombudsman छाड़ी होगी.
1 3 ଆଉ campaign ଏଟା ହଉଛି
Sir, ଆପଣ କାହା against claim ଅଛି?
ମୁଁ campaign
HSBC against claim ଅଛି.
no
HSBC
Canada Bank.
HSBC.
Yes. HSBC OBC life insurance.
ठीक है. ଆପଣ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. Let's go. 19 next.
Item number 3.
Death.
Required may be filed 19 pare. Required may be filed within 3 working days from today. Hala. Next.
Item number 3, Lord's limited prayer of the petitioner is to release the amounts lying in the,
I don't know limited, unlimited first insert account.
Yes, my lords.
Limited
Yes.
prayer.
My lords, the,
What is the issue?
my lords,
What is the
item
issue?
3.
Who is the
My-
petitioner?
I'm for the petitioner.
Okay.
I'm for the petitioner.
Okay.
My lords, the petitioner's mother has recently died, and the mother had made the opposite party number 3, who is the younger brother of the petitioner, as the nominee to her bank account and also to a fixed deposit, which is in the opposite party number 1 bank. Now, my lords, what has happened is that the nominee is withdrawing most of the money, and when we have approached the bank is straight away saying that unless I have some order, I will not disperse the amount in favor of the legal heirs. So, my lords, I have also issued a legal notice, and to which they have
You are
not.
the mother.
No, I am the son of of my deceased mother, and the opposite party number 3 is my brother, who is the nominee on both the bank account as well as
You
the
are the
fixed.
son of the mother.
Yes, my lords, who has died.
What about your father?
Oh, father has also died.
Both father.
Yes,
mother.
now we are only
And
4.
who is the nominee?
Nominee is my brother, my younger brother, the OP number 3 to the writ application. He's my younger brother.
How many children?
My lords, 4 sons and 2 daughters. I have given
So
the
you are the
genealogy.
daughter,
I'm the son, my lords.
son.
I'm the son. My lords,
So how much amount is there?
my lords, Amount,
And
my
both
lords.
both the account.
My lords, I do not have instructions on what is the amount of both. My lords, in fact, if I may just allow, this is an order which was passed by my lords recently covering the matter wherein the issue was the same. This is dated 31st of January.
Let them serve the copy of the writ petition. I will obtain
Give a copy.
instructions.
Yes, my lords, I'll give a copy.
And straight away I'm disposing it off. Because whatever amount you have, you just divide among the legal heir khatam. The legal heir equally divide kar debe.
Obliged, my lordship. Whatever my lordship thinks.
All legal heirs, they ask for legal heir certificate. Accordingly, disperse the amount. Divide
Obliged.
kar debe.
Yes, my lords.
Actually, submission of land transfer for the petition, it's got for releasing the entire claim amount in favor of legal heirs of the petition within a period of equally proportionately proportionately to the legal heirs. Disburse the amount proportionate to all the legal heirs.
After submitting the legal heirs.
Obviously.
Yes, I'll submit.
After submission, after verifying the documents, Next,
Grateful.
disclosures.
Obliged, my lordship.
Item number 4.
4.
May it please, your lordship. My lord, I availed a cash credit facility from Indian Overseas Bank. And as collateral, one of my properties was mortgaged.
Yes.
In September of 2023, I have cleared all outstanding dues and the balance in that loan account is 0.
Okay.
I made a prayer for return of my charge documents. That document has still not been returned in violation of RBI guidelines.
When did you clear the dues?
12th of September 2023. If your lordship may have page
12th of
70.
September.
September.
And they have not given NOC?
They have not returned the charge documents.
NOC given.
My lord, NOC also they have not given.
Who is for
But if your lordship
the
may have annexure 1, page 17,
Maybe solved so that I will
give a
take.
copy.
I'll give a copy.
Learned concept for the petitioner to solve a copy on the concept for the IOB, Mr. Arvindo Mohanty, who is present in the court. List the matter on 2nd April.
Great.
You just take instruction. Next.
Item 5.
Obliged.
5. 5.
May I please, your lordships. In the given case, my lord, the petitioners are ready and willing to clear the dues. And they have sent a legal notice to the bank by the annexure 2, my lord. The bank is not responded to the same till now.
What is the issue? Kete
And-
paisa nitile kaun hala kaun to ticket?
And as per the notice, it is 17,40,000.
17,14,000. When
Mine.
did you take the loan?
I pray only 1 to 2 months, my lord. I will arrange and we will.
When did you get the loan?
My lord, the father of the petitioner were dealing with the account.
Did you ask that? I asked a simple question. When did you get the loan?
My lord, that is not available
If
because.
not available, then what are you arguing for?
My lord,
If a person arguing for the bank, is it not proper on his part to find out when the loan was sanctioned?
my lord, the
What was
father-
the amount sanctioned? When it became NPA? Is it not the duty of the council for the petitioner to find out all this information
my lord,
before coming to the court?
I bowed down, my lord.
Then
But the fact remains that the illiterate person doing the small
this
business.
person whatever, but
And the father was
kete
dealing-
loan never jete illiterate jete hele bi loan nଉଛି se ଜାଣିବନି କେତେ loan ନେଇଛି ସେ jete illiterate hele bi ଯେ ଅଙ୍ଗୁଠା ଛାପି କେତେ loan ନେତେ
The
ଜାଣିବ
father was dealing with the papers, my lord. That is the difficulty. So in 2014, I have been in.
what is the amount
The amount, the total outstanding is 18 lakhs 40,000, your lordship.
agent
As on date, your lordship.
that
Yes,
18
Lord.
lakh
18 lakh 40,000.
40,000
And on 13th, I have replied to the bank that the OTS has been rejected, your lordship.
Uh-huh.
On 13th March, the bank has communicated the petition that the OTS has been rejected.
okay pay the whole amount
Your lordship, if
We
the,
will pay, my lord. We will pay, my lord.
ମତେ will pay record ବଜାନ୍ତି ବାକି ଦେଲା ବେଳକୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତିନି କେତେ ଦିନ ଭିତରେ ଦେବେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଏବେ phasing out କରିଦେବି
In 2 months, my lord.
in 2 months okay
let them deposit 20% of the amount, then approach the bank for OTS.
We will do, my lord.
Okay.
We will do.
And they will consider. Okay. Lord, consider the petitioner is directed to approach the bank with by showing his bona fide in terms of deposit of
20% of the.
20% of the outstanding amount, and the bank shall consider the settlement of the account. If a proper, if, on any of this, what do you call it? There are no OTS.
No, Your Lordship.
Let them come sympathetically, let them consider.
The measure consider sympathy in settling the account in accordance with the law.
Lordship, the name of Mr. Biswal may be recorded. Anjan Kumar Biswal.
Dispose of
My lord, till then, there should be no coercive action against
No,
the
Your
property.
Lordship.
Till a decision is taken, no coercive action shall be taken till a decision is taken.
My lord.
So the auction is fixed to 25th, Your Lordship. How
So,
can we put the auction on hold?
quickly कर दे, अच्छा 825.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then our
Let the auction may continue, but no final decision be taken. My lord. Because I am ready, it is my,
तो जाएगी दे दियो
Let
तो
them
ना
approach, Your Lordship.
20% दे दियो तू
we'll do, my
क्या
lord.
दे
We'll do it tomorrow, your lordship.
tomorrow जान तो tomorrow दे दे
So,
हाँ बैंक तो बंद थी वो दे
yes.
बंद हो अब कोड 25 हवा नहीं किसी पे list the matter on 27 किसी को simply 20 जो नौ हला किसी देखो 27 लगे किसी लगे
we will approach today itself.
sir every करंतु ना तो करंतु who is stopping you? I'm not just the petitioner to deposit 20% যদি আজি দেবে তাহলে they will hold.
Your lordship call it at 2 p.m.
Because they
I will
have,
take
they have
the-
to spend money na.
My lord. For that reason, I am requesting, my lord.
पैसा देবে এই করে দেবে
No coercive action may be taken. Let them continue the auction. I do not object to me.
আর কোনটা করে অকশন করলে আর সিনতে হয়নি সিনতে হয়
Your lordship may kindly see the bona fide of the petitioners.
বনাফিডে
It is I am humbly
হঠাৎ বনাফিডে যাইছিল
I humbly impressing upon your lordship.
অকশন প্রপার্টি গলা আগে বনাফিডে বাকি টাইমে বনাফিডে নসলা
There is genuine difficulty with the petition.
then difficulty may be there but the bank are also there borrower
Your lordship may dispose of it. In many cases, your lordship have interfered that if the,
interpret not for the auction thila matter
your lordship kindly say,
27th. No?
I'm simply fixing it at 27th okay
okay. So unless there is some interim order by your lordships,
okay if the petitioner deposit rupees 25% मैं कहूँ
okay.
25% of the amount outstanding amount by today even by 4 o'clock today
My lord.
4 o'clock banking hour set 4 o'clock today the petitioner's case shall be considered by the bank and however the auction process shall continue
My lord.
but
No final decision shall be taken without leave of your lordships.
no final decision shall be taken
Deeply obliged, my lord. Immensely grateful.
you can continue not a problem huh? ସେ ମାନେ auction ର ମାନେ କଣ ହବ ତାହେଲେ final decision ନେଇ ପାରିବେନି କି ସବୁ ହାତ ପଦ ଗୁଡା ସବୁ ସବୁ ଦେଇ ଦିଆ ହୁଏ ସେ ପଛ ଫ୍ଲାପ ଟା
No. This case arising out of a different fact, your lordship. The petitioners before your lordship,
ଆରେ ଭାଇ ମୁଁ ବୁଝିପାରିଲି କଣ କେସ୍ ଟା ମୁଁ ବୁଝୁନି
ହଁ।
କଣ ହଁ
I am submitting your lordship. I am for the petitioner in item.
ଏ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅଲଗା କେସ୍ ଟା କି
Yes,
Now,
Olga
Olga
case,
case.
your lordship. Olga case.
ଏଇଟା କଣ
Another
ହେଇଛି?
case similar to yesterday.
यार क्या
No, not
election
at
आ
all
गया
similar to yesterday, your lordship.
क्या कौन issue कौन है था
Issue is that petitioners before your lordship, they are the valid voters of Tangi Lawyers Association.
हाँ
In the final voter
आउट
list,
केस थिला भी मजरे
in the final voter list
Ah.
supplied by State Bar Council to the Tangi Lawyers Association, the name of these petitioners find place, your lordship. On the ground of non-deposit of money, the present interim committee deleted our name, your lords, while we have deposited that money. The election officer does not have that power. To that effect, State Bar Council by a letter dated 13/3/24 directed that election officer to consider their name and include in their list. Despite that, that election officer is keeping silent. Again, State Bar Council by a
order dated 20/3/2024 directed them to act upon that, your lordship. Still then that interim committee election officer is not acting that. That too, no notice has been issued to us before deletion as to why your name has been struck off from the voter list.
ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେଇଥିଲେ?
Yes, your lordship. Receipts are there. This is the finding also. State Bar Council.
ପଇସା ଦେଲା ପରେ କଣ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଇଏ କଲେ?
State Bar Council finding ଅଛି, there is money receipts also.
ବହୁତ politics यार, loyal लोग।
Page 56, 57, 58 are the money receipt deposited by the petitioners, your lordship.
और forged receipt ବୋଲି କହିଛନ୍ତି?
No, not at all forged, because Pitobas name is
ମୁଁ ତ decide କରିବିନି ନା forged ନା not forged.
no, ସେଟା ନେଇ ସେ କରିଛି,
As a receiver of
ସେ
the
observe
money
କରିଛନ୍ତି
receipt,
ସେଥିରେ।
namely, Pratapasa Naik has never been authorized by the interim committee to receive any subscription fee. Oh.
No, ସେଥିରେ ସେ observe କରିଛନ୍ତି, the person who has received issued receipt, he happens to be the one of the committee member of interim election committee. That is why he is authorized under law. That is reflected there. Moreover, before deletion of our name, they should have issued a notice to us as to why your name shall not be struck off because of such and such.
ପଇସା ଯୋଉ ଦେନବ ତା ନା କାଢିଦେବି ସେ ଆଉ ଏତେ
No, we have given your lordship.
notice
We have given. This is a genuine thing.
ପଇସା ନ ଦେଲେ ନା କାଢିଦେବି ଆଉ ଏତେ ଆପଣ notice
No, ଦେଇଛୁ ପା, ଟଙ୍କା ଦେଇଛୁ। ସେଇ order ରେ Bar
ଆପଣ wrong
Council,
ଲୋକକୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି।
no, your lordship, right ଲୋକ। By
Wrong
that time,
ଲୋକକୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି। ସେ
by that
interim
time,
ବାଲା କାହାକୁ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି,
lordship
ସେ
ସେଇ
ପଇସା କୁଆଡେ
ନା
ପଳେଇଛି?
ସେଇ order ରେ ହିଁ reflect କରିଛନ୍ତି your lordship। ସେଇ order ରେ reflect କରିଛନ୍ତି election officer ଏସବୁରୁ କିଛି ନାହିଁ, ତମର ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ହେଲା କେବଳ election conduct କରିବା with respect to rule, clear cut mention କରିଛନ୍ତି। State Bar Council କୁ ତୁମେ clarification ମାଗନ, ତୁମେ election conduct କର, ଆମକୁ include କର ବୋଲି। Page 59, Annex 9, your lordship.
You are for the election officer.
What is a state bar?
Who is for the election officer?
Election officer को notice to.
So what is your now what do you want?
My name may be my name may be we may be allowed to cast our vote and our name
Okay,
shall
allowed
be
to cast their vote. चलो
obliged, your lordship.
allow कर दियंतु। पैसा तो ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ସେ ହିଁ ନିଜେ ଚିଠି କରିଛନ୍ତି, State Bar Council ନିଜେ ହିଁ ଚିଠି କରିଛନ୍ତି।
ତାଙ୍କ ଫେଭରରେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି। ଆପଣ ତାଙ୍କ ଫେଭରରେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି।
Annex 9 document.
Considering the grievance of the petitioner as reflected in the writ petition. कितना नंबर था? The petitioners are the advocate practicing at Tangi and members of the Tangi Bar Association.
Lawyers Association Tangi, your lordship.
Acha, Lawyers Association Tangi. What is the difference between lawyer and advocate?
Same thing, your lordship. The thing remains, this is the name designated there, your lordship.
Same thing, man. Advocate तो सब होते हैं, lawyer बनने के लिए सालों लग जाते हैं, sir. So that's the difference. समझ गए जो बोला मैंने? That's the difference. So Lawyers Association Tangi, the opposite party number 1 issued a letter dated 13/2/2024 to the opposite party number 2.
13/3.
13/2 ना?
3, your lordship. Annex 9.
My lord.
अपन लिखेंगे 2.
My lord. Oh, kindly taken up. 2 p.m. Mr. Tripathi.
ऐसे कौन अच्छी किसी? Okay, let us
Nothing.
2 p.m. rush. 2 p.m. rush.
Lordship.
Maybe something थी वो मुझे जाने नहीं।
Nothing, your lordship.
बाकी
That is
किसी
their
देखा
letter
है
only.
देखा है उन्हें prima facie किसी देखा है उन्हें
That is their letter only. Mr. Tripathi
politics,
happens to be the member of State Bar Council also.
बहुत yes, National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority এটা কি আছে এটা? Here
On
pharmaceutical
behalf of the petitioner,
here for the petition.
determination of excess price on 3 drugs beyond the date of notification has been challenged.
Who has this
গত থর টাইম নিয়েছিলে আজি কাউন্টার দেওয়া পাই
Who is appearing for the opposite party? National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority. এটা ইউনিয়ন অফ ইন্ডিয়া করে বলি
আজ্ঞା
এতে স্পেশাল কাউন্সিল কি ইউনিয়ন অফ ইন্ডিয়া বালা କରନ୍ତି
না স্পেশাল এনগেজমেন্ট
କାହିଁ କିଏ ନାହାନ୍ତି some DR Mahapatra na this one. Who is that? CGC. DR Mahapatra kiye? CGC. DR Mahapatra kiye? Central Government Council. You know,
Figure out, my lordship, may pass it over.
Central Government Council.
I'll verify and intimate your lordship. May call it at 2 p.m.
अलगा दिन है अपन इंटीमेट कर देंगे. Let it be heard some other day.
Another decision of this honorable court I have filed
Next one,
annexure 9.
We'll see that. So let him come. List the matter on 8th April. 8th April.
8th April.
You have problem? You just, if you know him, just intimate him to be present. Non-present for the opposite party. From the cause list, Mr. D, the name of Mr. DR Mahapatra is. The cause list reveals the name of Mr. DR Mahapatra, CGC, who is requested to be present in the next date of listing. Next,
Item number 9.
9.
For want of instruction by the opposite party, this was adjourned. I do not know, like my lawyer brother has.
The PN has drawn today, the Supreme Court significantly. My instruction is that I am very little doubt. The chair which has been deposited belongs to one Ulay Kisan, who is the attorney holder of Pharmaceutical commanders. All the three are partners. So once the check was deposited in that belongs to drawer is Ulay Kisan, he has to make him party. Unless he is
Dulay Kisa.
Dulay Kisan. So ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ସିଷ୍ଟମରେ
My lord, in
ରବୀନ୍ଦ୍ର ବେହେରାଙ୍କର ପାର୍ଟନର
my banker has chart number.
କହିସାରେ ଟିକେ କହିସାରେ ଆପଣ କହିବି କଣ ହେଲା ବର ସେ ବର କାଲ ରବୀନ୍ଦ୍ର ବେହେରା ମୋଠୁ ଯୋଉ ଟଙ୍କାଟା ସେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାର୍ଟନର ଚେକ୍ ଜରିଆରେ ସୁଯୋଗ
ତାର ହେଇଛି କଣ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଟିକେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ
ହଁ।
ଷ୍ଟୋରିଟା ଟିକେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ କଣ
ଚୋରିଟା ହେଲା ସାର୍ one Ravindra Kumar Behera, he borrowed certain amount from the petitioner.
ପିଟିସନ
He had to repay, he could not repay. He placed an agreement, is an annexure here, with that, with the petitioner, that Dulay Kisan ra mo check ta do. Dulay Kisan ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜାଣିଲା ତା check ଟା 9,75,000 deposit କଲ petitioner ତାଙ୍କ account ରେ ଟଙ୍କା ଅଛି ଟଙ୍କା ବି ଆସିଯାଇଛି କିନ୍ତୁ he instructed over telephone ଯେ ଟଙ୍କାଟାକୁ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଇଏ କରିକି ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟଟା କରି ନେଇକି ଇଏ ହୋଲ୍ଡ କର ତାପରେ ଇଏ ଛୁଟ ହେଇଯାଇଥିଲେ
So Dulay Kisan should be made party.
ମିଳେ ପାର୍ଟ
Okay, learn
ତାଙ୍କ check ଟା sir
bank submit that since the check has been given to Dulay Kisan.
Dulay Kisan का check, he is the drawer of the check.
Check has been
Since
given to the
the-
petitioner.
since one Dulay Kisan who is the drawer of the check.
Yes, my lord.
Puts up. Let the Dulay Kisan be implemented as a party in the present case. This is the matter on 15
15.
April. By way of filing an
15.
application. Party कर दें तो better. नहीं ये को short date दिया 28 लगे थे then notice जीवा ना अपने
हाँ
28 लगे
My lord,
28 for notice purpose अपन न ଥିଲେ भी चलिए junior होने का पटा देते खाली notice इशू करिए अभी आगे चल
yes, sir.
next
Item number 10.
I mean, item number 8. Let it be 12th April.
12
Item number 10.
Item 10, my lord, as for page number 18, my lord, the email dated 30th November, September 22, I have not received this letter, my lord.
We have not received his claim. I am submitting it. Actually, 3 persons were injured in the accident, my lord. 2 persons have approached the High Court and they have been paid out.
One hyper.
And this is the same email communication has been relied upon.
এটা কোন এই অর্ডারটা কোন এটা দেখিলে
Is that 3 persons were injured, my lord. two persons have been who have approached the High Court. They have been dispersed.
ये lawful decision never कौन है आपने कौन final
Your lordship may say lawful decision will take. If it
Sam.
is- But then our case is, my lord, on instruction, I am saying we have not received any communication.
I'm showing you.
No, no, that you are showing. This is what we have not, this is you are showing that you have sent. This is the problem, your lordship. Now your lordship will pass an order, supposing you have not received the relevant documents also.
Other two, they have.
Other in respect of other two persons they have received in one communication.
That he has, they have sent the intimation along with the details. That cannot be done.
I'm showing the email of my lord.
death of disease ମୁଁ ଏ ଯାଏ ବୁଝିଲିନି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏତେ କଥା କହିଲେ
ନି ଜଣକ
ଏକା
sir
ଏକା ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଜଣେ ଆପଣ ଜଣେ
Let's see.
My
ଜଣେ
lord,
କଣ?
as it happened, there was an accident.
ହୁଁ
3 persons were injured.
ହୁଁ
2 persons and this particular man, he says that they recommended payment as regards to those 3 persons.
so there was an accident how many people died
3 persons were injured.
No, injured, all injured.
all injured so they the vehicle was insured
No, as a LPG.
oh LPG
Compensation.
Oh, oh.
Gas accident.
So
Gas
अच्छा अच्छा आपण सॉरी ମୁଁ आपण भारत पेट्रोलियम अछंती ମୁଁ भूली जाଉଛି इंडियन ऑयल भारत पड़ो so then 2% have got
2 persons have got.
आगुडे पाइबो तो पाइबो गला
Ethere sir, they have intimation and documents. That is
ଦେଇଦେବେ
the problem. Like, on instruction I am saying.
ଆପଣ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟା ଡକୁମେଣ୍ଟ ଦେବେ ଆପଣ ସେଇଟା ଡିସାଇଡ୍ କରିବେ କୋନ
In accordance with law.
ହଁ
Let them furnish the details.
Yes, yes. Okay.
who has not got that
OP के हमें
किए देनी सर किए देनी
insurance company they need.
One
That
round.
is the email. All the three, about 3 persons.
नहीं
all-
in respect of this Sushant कौन है ना
Sushant Kumar,
He's saying I have not received. For
Sushant
Behera.
Behera.
But other
the
two, they have
insurance
allowed.
company submit that he has not received received the information about the injury of one Mr. Sushant Behera
Yes, ma'am.
who has also suffered who had suffered injury during the blasting of the LPG cylinder. अच्छा आपण LPG सिलिंडर ब्लास्ट न हवा पे कोन लोकन को कोन बुझांती
हमें sir.
हां माने
ସେମାନେ
ई आपण आपण आपण
से बुझेबे.
That's
आपण कोन बुझांती
awareness as per the
केमती
law.
कोन अवेयरनेस टा करो
आपण जो ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି elaborate direction.
नहीं 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 सर सिलिंडर गोटे लाइफ अछि आफ्टर 10 इयर्स द सिलिंडर ऑटोमेटिकली बाहर कर देवा कथा ए माने सेही सिलिंडर सेडा करू नांती
जानिस ना
ସେଇଥିରେ ଭରି ଭରି ସେଇଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ ପଛରେ ଗୋଟେ ଇଏ ଥାଏ କୋଉ ଇୟର ର ଗୋଟେ ଥିବ
expiry.
ହଁ
That
ସିଲିଣ୍ଡର
is
ଥାଏ expiry
must be followed.
ସାର୍ ମଷ୍ଟ ବି ଫଲୋ ଲୋକ ଜାଣି ନାହାନ୍ତି ସେଟା ଏକ୍ସପାୟରି ବୋଲିକିରି ଆପଣ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଆୱାରନେସ୍ କଣ
Instruction sites.
ଆପଣ ଆପଣ ବି ଜାଣିନଥିବେ
ନା ମୁଁ ତ ଜାଣି ନଥିଲି sir.
ସିଲିଣ୍ଡର ର ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସପାୟରି ଡେଟ୍ ଅଛି 10 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ସିଲିଣ୍ଡର ଫୋପାଡ଼ି ଦେବା କଥା ଆପଣ ସେଇ ସିଲିଣ୍ଡର ଭରି ଭରି ଯଦି ଫୁଟୁଛି ଅସଲ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ସଲ୍ଭ ନ କରିକି ଏମିତି ଲୋକ କମ୍ପେନସେସନ ତାର କଣଟା ହବ 10 ବର୍ଷ ଫୋପାଡ଼ି ଦେବା କଥା ପୁରା ସିଲିଣ୍ଡର ମୋଡା ହୁଏ ଯେମିତି ଗୋଟେ ଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ୍ରି ଅଛି ପୁରା ସେଟା ଚୁନା ହେଇଯିବ ଏମିତି ଥୋଇଦେଲେ ସିଲିଣ୍ଡର ପୁରା ଚୁନା ହେଇଯିବ ହଁ ସାର୍ ଡେଟ୍ ଅଛି ପଛ ତାର ଯୋଉ ଏମିତି ସାଇଡ୍ ରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଥାଏ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଖିବେ ଡେଟ୍ ଇୟର ମାନେ ଇୟର ହିସାବରେ ଏମିତି ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ଡେଟ୍ ନଥାଏ ଇୟର ଥାଏ
ଏବେ ଏଗୁଡା
ଏମିତି ଗୋଟେ ନମ୍ବର କୋଡ୍ ଟେ ଥାଏ ସେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ସପୋଜ 2002 ଲେଖେ 2 ମସିହାର ଆପଣ 24 ରେ ସେ 2 ର ପାଇଲେ ଡେଫିନେଟଲି ସେଟା ଡେଞ୍ଜରସ୍ ସେଟା ମାନେ କାଳେ ଲୋକ ଫେରେଇ ଦେବେ ସେଟା ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଜଣାଉନାହାନ୍ତି ଏମିତି ଲୋକ ମର ପଛେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଜଣେଇବେନି ଆଉ ଏତେ ଯେତେ ଆଡଭର୍ଟାଇଜମେଣ୍ଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବଡ ବଡ ଫଟୋ ଲଗେଇକିରି ଏଟା ଲୋକ ଖୁସି ହୁଅନ୍ତି
ପରିବାର
ବାଣ୍ଟୁଛି ବୋଲି ତ ବହୁତ who had also suffered
allegedly
suffered injury. However, the land constable, the insurance company submits that he has not received, and it's the insurance company has not received any communication from the what kahar ko company da
ये oil company.
BPCL Bharat Corporation Limited.
Bharat Corporation
Open number 3.
BPCL.
BP Bharat Petroleum sir.
Bharat Petroleum Corporation, sir.
BPCL
Open number 3.
open number 3. the BPCL is directed to,
I've submitted my note.
if not submitted like this, see, directed to submit another, directed to send a communication to the insurance company if not submitted, and the insurance company
Along with the relevant documents.
along with the relevant, and the insurance company take shall do the needful within a period of 1 month from receipt of the document. Hala? Okay, 2 months. 2 months.
In accordance with,
Okay, of course.
in accordance with rules.
In accordance with law. Next.
Item number 11.
ଆପଣ ମତେ ଦେଖିବେ next time. ଆପଣ ସିଲିଣ୍ଡର ଏକ୍ସପାୟରି ପାଇଁ କଣ ଆପଣ advertisement କରନ୍ତି, କଣ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଜଣାନ୍ତି ମତେ ଜଣେଇବେ। ଲେଖିଦେ ତଳେ ଲେଖା ଏଇଟା ସରିବନି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ଦଉଛି। In the meantime, the land counsel for the BPCL to apprise the court about the steps taken by the BPCL to educate people about the expiry of the cylinder, so that the blasting of cylinder, the incidents of blasting of cylinder shall reduce to a great extent.
And the modalities adopted to destroy those. Or exclude those from circulation.
And the modalities adopted by the
Oil company.
the oil companies to break those, not destroy, that is breaking, that is called breaking and destroy,
Exclude from circulation.
breaking them after the expiry. Okay. In the ship breaking way, cylinder breaking way.
Yes, ma'am.
And danto valiya thiyo endi se laga I have my video, I can show you that how it is crushed. Next.
Please.
Item 11.
This list the matter on 16th apan affidavit file karibe
16.
hala apprise by way of affidavit
16th April, madam.
ah
How to get in the meantime, I will also put it. Okay, for good ones here.
sir eithi pai apan apan pa kaam karantu
I did not come on.
ha ni na tanga pai khali. Next.
Item number 11, we have filed an IA for amending the cost title, my lord. And the cost title is also filed.
What is that?
IA number 4183 of 2024.
So what cost title you have?
Union of India party jaitla bols last date.
Kaage party karega katha?
Regional bank manager or branch manager?
Huh?
Branch manager or regional branch manager?
Ganje khaitili? Ganje panji pi dili?
Yes, ma'am. IA number 4183.
Okay, IA number 4183
of 2024.
So is allowed.
Consolidated cost title is filed.
Consolidated cost title is filed. Issue notice to the appropriate parties. Kete 1 2 kete
Khali 1 2
1
1 2
2 1 2. List the matter on 23rd. Next.
My lord, one IA is there for appropriate order.
What is that?
My lord, we have taken a loan of rupees 2,25 lakhs.
Agar party jante ta dekhe. Let the party come. Ko bank it hai?
Bank of Baroda.
Bank of Baroda.
Yes,
Mr. Niyamati ko copy de do.
My lord.
Hala?
My lord.
Yeah, you know him?
Number nahi.
Find out.
Again.
Give a copy to him, then he will come on the next list the matter on 10th April.
Alright.
Next.
Item 12.
12.
Lordship, I am for the OP number 2. Correction of order dated.
Huh?
I am for the OP number 2.
Which for the petitioner? 2008 ର matter ଟା ଏଟା କାଇଁ petitioner କାଇଁ
ଖାଲି date ଟା correction ହବ, date of order ଟା date of order ଟା correction ହବ, there is no IM law.
Correct. କଣ ଥିଲା କି
5 2 ଜାଗାରେ 5 3
ହଁ
5 2
କୋଉ page ଟା
5 2 ଜାଗାରେ 5 3 ହେଇଯାଇଛି।
କୋଉ ଜାଗାରେ ଭୁଲ ଭାଲ କରୁଛ
Order number 5 2 2022.
5-3 হবে ভুলভাল কেন গঞ্জে বিজেপি
13.
May I please your lordship, in this contempt petition, the state has preferred a IA bearing number 145 of 2024.
why
My lord, for modification of the order dated,
what is the modification
yes, my lord. My lord, kindly see the page 2 of the intellectual application, IA. IA number,
on order টা মধ্যে দেখান
my lord, I'll go to page 2 of the IA. I've quoted, my lord.
show me the order sir
I've quoted, my lord. I've quoted.
with that show me that order
Page 2 of the IA, my lord.
স্যার সেই অর্ডারটা দেখান পেজ 2 রে আইএ রে আছে এটা
My lord.
আপন কোড করছেন অর্ডার অরিজিনাল অর্ডার দেখান
Original order dated 17/10/2016, my lord.
কোন ভুল আছে
Your lordship, kindly see the direction.
it is my order
Yes, my lord.
with the order I want
এটা ଆପଣଙ୍କର order ନଥିଲା.
ତ ମୁଁ କେମିତି କରେକ୍ସନ କରିବି ମୋ ଅର୍ଡର ନାହିଁ ତ ଆଉ ଯାହା ଅର୍ଡର ସେ କରିବେ
Contempt order ଟା ଯୋଉଟା ପାଇଛି ସେଇଟା correction.
ওই সরি কন্টেম্প পাইছে
My lord.
I thought it is a rectification
না, original writ petition order টা your lordship
এটা
kindly.
কোন ହେଇଛି কোন
My lord, kindly see the in that view
that view of the matter this court disposes of the writ petition
directing the state authority opposite party number 1 and 2
এমনি কো সার্ভিস করতলে
regularize the service, my lord.
কো সার্ভিস আরে স্যার কো সার্ভিস তো কোনটো কো সার্ভিসটা
एनएमआर डीएलआर ले आ गया म्युनिसिपैलिटी सब
हां
मेरे लॉर्डशिप काइंडली सिमिलर बाय ऑर्डर डेटेड my lord when this honorable court had disposed of the application my lord several writ petitioners were there my lord they have my lord regularized some of the my lord petitioners 1 2 8 9 12 16 and 17 my lord and your lordship has directed my lord in the
court order you have to obey
My lord, kindly see no ମୁଁ ସାଥେ ମୋ ଏଟା ଅଛି kindly see your lordship's order in the past in the contempt, my lord. Order dated
19 to
19/2/2024.
কোড এটা আছে
my lord
Contempt
passed in the
petition.
content application
ఇది కోన్ লাগে
Lord and Counsel for the state submits that the petitioners are regularized from the date of their joining. That is the problem the state is facing, my lord. From the date of joining, my lord.
ଏଥିରେ କୋନ ଥିଲା
ସେଥିରେ କିଛି ନଥିଲା to regularize. Only to regularize, not your lordship kindly see.
show me that order sir the original order মধ্যে দেখাନ୍ତୁ
17/10/2016 order.
সেটা মধ্যে দেখাନ୍ତୁ না
regularize the services of the petition on the basis of the recommendations made by opposite party number 4 by annexure 1 dated 10/7
ठीक है let it be rectified on the basis of recommendation लिख दे वाला
on the basis of recommendation made by the opposite party number 4 by annexure A
on the basis
dated
of लिख दे order खाली
My lord.
comply with the order dated 17 passed by this court in OJC number 1998 এটা লিখ দিও the state submit that the petitioner shall be regularized on the basis of recommendation on the
Made by
basis of recommendation
made by the opposite party number 4 my lord
made by the opposite party number 4
by the annexure A
made an annexure A है ना
dated 10/7/2012 and annexure B dated 24/7/2013
10/7/2012 and annexure B 24/7/2013 है ना and accordingly take steps to regularize the left out petitioners
My lord. Within a period of 1 month, my lord.
within a period of 1
From today.
my
lord.
The para 2 may be changed like this. Now, concept of the state submit that the petitioner shall regularize the left out petitioners. The petitioner shall the left out petitioner shall be regularized on the basis of recommendation by the
opposite party number 4 my lord
opposite party number 4
by the annexure
by
A
annexure A dated 10/7/2012 and annexure B dated 24/7/2013. Rest part of the order remain unaltered.
Within a period of 1 month.
Within a period of 1 month. from today.
My lord, much obliged.
Next.
Your Lordship, kindly fix a date next date after
This
one.
is the matter on May 14.
My lord.
No, May 1, May day May 1.
Item 14.
Next.
The petitioner was acting as assistant consultation for some period. So he was assistant consultation officer. So he was entitled for extra salary for extra purpose for that. For that reason, he had filed away. The way was disposed of directing the government to.
What is the original post?
Sir, original post is consolidator grade 1. Consolidator grade 1.
Consolidated officer.
Grade 1.
Consolidated officer.
Grade 1.
And he
So,
officiated.
so what happened? The tribunal directed them to pay the ratio scale for the period he was working, but they did not comply.
How much time he has worked?
But time was granted, but long time is given. But in meantime, there is a development ballot. There is a development. What happened, ballot? From 82 to 23/10/90. So, ballot, what happened, ballot? But the meantime, ballot, they when you filed this application, the government council made a wrong submission that it has been complied with. So, your lordship disposed of that IA. So, I found that when I filed a petition, we recall him because he said that they made a wrong submission that they have not complied. Thereafter, they say that they have admitted that yes, he has got a period he is working in Jagatsinghpur. But other part, subsequently they have complied with part of it. But so far as this aspect is come from 82 to 90, they have not complied with, saying that when Gujarat Barik was working, not Mahapatra. Actually, Barik's surname was changed to Mahapatra, and that has been intimated to them. They have also, so far as Jagatsinghpur case is concerned, they have complied with Barik alias Mahapatra. So by this process, my lord, that this in real also direct last talk.
What is he actually? Barik or Mahapatra?
Barik Mahapatra hitila. Seta was original application.
कौन अछि actually?
No, seta se original application लिखितला.
सेटा कौन अछि? बारिक ना महापात्र?
Mahapatra. Mahapatra.
बारिक कोड आइला.
बारिक चा तर original नाटा थिला बारिक. बारिक रे सरनेम टा चेंज करला महापात्र को. And तार सर्विस रेकॉर्ड भी चेंज ହେଇଛି बारिक महापात्र हिसाବରେ ଅଛି. ସବୁଟା. ସେ ଅନୁସାରେ ସେ ତାର କରିଛି ସେ ନାଇଁ ସେମାନେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ପାର୍ଟି ତ କମ୍ପ୍ଲାଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା ସେମାନେ କମ୍ପ୍ଲାଏ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ କହିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ବାରିକ ଅବ୍ଲିକ୍ ମହାପାତ୍ର ବାରିକ ଆଲିଆସ୍ ମହାପାତ୍ର କହିଛନ୍ତି ତେଣୁ ସେଟା ସେ କଣ ହେଇଥିବ କଣ ନାହିଁ ସେଟାକୁ ତ ଅଲଗା କଥା ସେଟାକୁ ନାଉ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟେଡ୍ ଟୁ ଫାଇଲ୍ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ୍ ଟୁ that why you have not paid the rest amount. So that amount because kindly say their affidavit.
And whole difficulty is that Barik and Mahapatra problem. But however, on 11th January, your lordship was directed to take instruction regarding on different assignment from 79 to 90. Can period 10/1/24. Thus 10th January. As per the order of this honorable court, I have already intimated the authority. So let some time may be given because no instruction had been received.
Okay, please the matter on second night. And comes with the state 6 some time to get instruction. Let's the matter on second. Next.
So ନିଜେ admit କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ
partly complaint.
ଖାଲି ସେ ନିଜେ admit କରୁଛନ୍ତି admission complaint କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା
Let him take that.
Second.
Next. Second. First method. First. Labor Day.
Labor Day. Second may right. Second may thousand.
First one's then.
No.
Labor Day chance.
Labor Day. Must have
Next.
Item 15.
15. What is the issue?
Regarding the negligence operation, family planning operation by the party minor, and for which the higher guard child minor has been brought minor.
Any case law you have
already have relied the case law.
You have given? You have given the case law?
Lordship, I am also referring to a case law, Lordship.
Show me that.
It's a very similar set of facts.
What
Para,
is the Supreme Court? What does it say?
the science is discussed from para 10 to 16, in which para 17 is the conclusion, in which it is stated that there is never a 100% chance that a tubectomy will ensure that future pregnancy cannot take place. Then,
there is a What is the percentage of error generally?
0.3% or that is also discussed, your lordship. 0.3% error is there, my lords. There is always a chance. That is there at paragraph 11, your
The
lordship.
Supreme Court has granted any
No, here they did not grant. Your lordship may kindly take para 30 and 31.
additional advocate general appearing for the state, the amount of 50,000 have already been paid. ଆପଣ କେତେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ?
We haven't paid anything.
pay.
We haven't paid anything. But lordship, lordship,
କେତେ ସ୍କିମ୍ ରେ କେତେ ଦେବା କଥା?
Scheme ରେ my lord, ସେଟା 2013 ରେ my lord scheme
Sir,
ହେଲା
failure ହେଲେ କେତେ ପଇସା ଦେବେ ସ୍କିମ୍ ରେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ?
30,000 my lord.
30,000 ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 30,000 ଖତମ।
lordship may I only, lordship may only kindly have a glance to para 30 and 31 just for a moment, my lords. Because there it has been clearly stated that the cause of action for claiming compensation in such cases arises only when there is negligence on part of the.
There was no negligence.
There was no negligence. It was a successful operation.
This is basically error of science.
My lords,
Can we call error of science?
my lords,
Because if science fail, then human being can't help, right?
lordship. But
Like
here,
Chandrayaan, पहला Chandrayaan उठेले पड़ेगा. Failure of science.
lordship.
Second, it was improved version, it was successful, like that.
And another very interesting point also, your lordship, that is at paragraph 28, which states about the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act, your lordship. In fact, under section 3, explanation 2, they have a very good ground and a good case for medical termination of the pregnancy. So they could have opted for that. They did not opt for that. In this case also, they did not opt for that. That's why Supreme Court gave a finding against them, your lordship. But the scheme, lordship, I am producing the scheme also.
Negligence. My lord, in the advanced law lexicon, my lord, third edition 2000.
Sir, कौन law lexicon कौन में जीवी मु? कौन पाई? कौन पाई?
Negligence.
Negligence what meaning में जानने की lexicon को college बुझी negligence का meaning जाना नहीं हमको. अब फिर law lexicon को देख ले कौन डाल दिया ये?
বিভিন্ন citation रे कहले जदी
Sir, negligence माने कौन कहले?
inadvertently में ही गला.
मते कहले negligence माने कौन कहले? What do you mean by negligence? कौन?
My lord, the duty has not been done properly, my lord.
पढ़न्तु अब लेक्सिकन धरले माने पढिବାକୁ पडियो ना पढ़न्तु हां लेक्सिकन कोन बोलछि
My lord, the recent judgment of
अरे जजमेंट छाड़न्तु म लेक्सिकन नेग्लिजेंस मीनिंग कहला ना रिसेंट जजमेंट लेक्सिकन जो नेग्लिजेंस मीनिंग कहया पे जजमेंट दरकार हाउ डिक्शनरी तो अछि डिक्शनरी दला
described as follows. Negligence
जोडा सिंपल ने मिलिबा जजमेंट पढ़ंती भगवान वाडा जीवो सातटा गला नहीं पर नेग्लिजेंस एंड खोजंतु डिक्शनरी तो खोज एंड बाहर करंतु आपण लेक्सिकन खोजते म ऑक्सफोर्ड खोजु कोंतु
negligent is not an affirmative words, it is negative words. It is the absence of such care, skill, and a diligence.
समझते जान जेटा नेगेटिव वर्ड obviously
works to perform the works, my lord, which said to have done or performed. जोटा कुहा हेतला करिया पे सेटा करि ना सेटा
कोन न कले कुहा हेतला कोन न कले मते कहले टिके what they have not done, what they should have done, tell me.
Well, further conception will not be made. So that was assured by the
sir. Again, see, science. It is science, sir. Sometimes some failure is bound to be there, even if they are not done actually any negligence on their part. जदि धरन्तु आपण ऑपरेशन करी थोई दिकरी पळै थांते कोआडे आपण अटेंड करना थांते आ नेग्लिजेंस सब कला सत्वे ड्यू केयर नेला सत्वे फेले गला
मास ऊपर मु ताकू रिपोर्ट देबी
तो आपण प्रेगनेंसी डिटेक्ट करले तो टर्मिनेट कर देलेनी
ताकू रिपोर्ट कर दी हां रिपोर्ट कला पर अपोजिट पार्टी नंबर थ्रू सीडीएम को रिपोर्ट कर रिपोर्ट
item 16 my lord last opinion on dated 10th January your lordship has directed me to submit 2 extra copy my lord for serving through the local police station my lord the dasti should be served on government
service hey today I talked with ISC due to transfer of ISC they need some time what is next week
transfer the state Mr. Moon submit that the service has not yet been completed because of non-availability to the ISC owing to transfer. This is the matter on 22nd. 22nd. Next.
Item 17.
17.
Item 17. And notice. Requisite file. Requisite file.
File करना थी. The prisoner has not yet filed the requisite in the present case. I appear with the Bernardi last one. The last chance is granted to the petitioner to file the requisite, failing which the by requisite by 2nd April, failing which he may be business without reference. Next.
Item 18.
18.
May I please? Notice not sufficient, madam.
Not sufficient.
No, madam.
Kaha ko notice?
It is under 130 NI Act, madam.
Oh,
Opposite, sole opposite party, I have given the address. So I contacted with the petitioner, madam.
Say notice is 9, see.
Nah, say notice is 9.
So can it be solved through some other means?
Yes, madam. 10 days.
Fresh corrected is not
2 weeks, my lord, minimum granted. I will.
Okay. 2 weeks time granted to the petitioner to sub the petition, the opposite party on the correct address. We got the correct address from some sources. This is the matter of second May. Next.
Item 21.
21.
May I please your lordship? The first sub item of item 21, my lord. I challenges the departmental proceeding initiated against the petitioner. Earlier, this petition approached this Hon'Ble Court, my lord, where this Hon'Ble Court was pleased to direct reinstatement of the petitioner and also directed to furnish the documents, and thereafter de novo inquiries to be made. The bank did not provide me the document. Therefore, I approached again this Hon'Ble Court. This Hon'Ble directed that you go and go through the documents. When I went to find out the document, to sort the documents, the bank shows the created documents. There I endorsed that the documents which is required is not that documents and it is only the created documents. Thereafter, I appeared in the promotion policy of the bank. I was selected in merit. But against that, he has written that charge sheet is pending. Again, I also appeared in the merit cum seniority list.
Which for the bank? Which for the bank? 9.
Mr. BB is fine.
BB is fine.
RC
Pushti. BB is fine. RC Pushti. Non appears for the bank. The name of Mr. BB Swine is reflected in the cause list. Let Mr. Swine appear in the matter on the next date of listing, failing which the matter shall be heard ex parte 18th April. 18th April.
18th April, my lord.
Item 23.
I please. Brother.
A
computer assistant which was appointed way back in 2009. Of course. Computer
Item 23.
Item 23.
Sorry. Sorry, I am 26. I am extremely sorry. Actually, extremely.
23. Inati. None appears. None appears for the parties at the time of call. On the previous date of listing also, nobody was appearing in the matter. Previous letter of distribution, 13/2024. It seems that petition not interested to pursue the matter and dismiss for non-pursuation. Next.
Item 24.
24. Even 24. 24. Penal.
Item 24.
None appears for the party. On earlier occasion also none appears. None appears today. This is matter on 28th. Next.
25.
25.
On behalf of Mr. P.K. Jana, item 25, kindly may permitted to withdraw my lord.
Withdraw. Give that.
I am for the opposite party, my lord, OMC. my lord.
Then transfer the petitioner. 6 to withdraw the petition.
What's my
Next.
name of my learned senior may be reflected.
ठीक है.
Item- Item 26.
26.
The computer assistant who has been continuing for last for 15 years, from 2009 itself, had come to your lordships for the regularizations. In fact, the management has taken a decision.
She has been come through outsourcing.
Outsourcing, yes. But the fact remains, there are some other computer assistant working in different other banks of the same outsourcing agency that approached this honorable court in
Same bank or other bank?
Under the cooperative society bank, the other bank. That is a Bhavanipatna bank, here is a Nimapada bank. That is the only difference. There, a coordinate bench of this honorable court directed for regularizations in terms of that judgment. That was a challenge before the appeal. And appeal has been dismissed. That order I have brought. And that has been implemented. That order of implementation, I can produce with your lordship by an affidavit in Bhavanipatna. This is the writ appeal and the order.
Which appearing for the bank? Upper.
Yes.
So,
the order. He is also a computer assistant outsourcing agency.
can the outsourcing agency people can be
That is
regularized?
that also, here is a case. In fact, the management has taken a decision, if you also will turn to this, that these persons have been utilized and they have been continuing and in the bank has utilized their service for last 13 to 14 years.
Sir, bank might have utilized their service, but they are outsourcing people.
Sir,
Even our High Court is engaging.
Sir, you also,
outsourcing people.
yesterday I was also sitting,
Yeah.
you also was asking some question to the other council about that. But in fact, also look to page 27. Page 27. So far the bank management is concerned, they have done like this. Page 27.
Again, the bank, the Bhavanipatna bank is autonomous, totally different.
No, same.
No,
Same, sir. Same, sir. Ekdam same. Same status.
They have.
Same status, sir. Same status. If that were different, then I have no case. That is the.
Are they? They are under one.
Cooperative, so Orissa cooperative.
State cooperative.
Yeah.
State cooperative.
No,
Then
the
you are-
management is different.
Management is different.
Every case autonomous, sir.
Sir, no. So far the management, they are governed by the same.
Every case, every branch, every state, district under is
Orissa cooperative bank.
No, apex body. That is a regulatory body.
Sir.
For example.
Yes.
That is like RBI.
Again.
For them, that is like RBI.
RBI.
It will issue guideline.
Yes, sir. Yes,
blah, blah,
you
blah.
are correct. Under the RBI Act.
Under so it is a apex bank.
Again.
State cooperative bank is the apex bank. So under the state cooperative bank, you have the other
17
bank. And every district central cooperative bank is an autonomous body.
Sir,
that's what
I do agree to your lordship, but the same bylaws, same, everything is same. I'll produce with your lordship will permit me, same, exactly same. And if your lordship will look to page 27.
What is the division bench order?
Division order that I've given to your lordship. I'm reading that one. That is the writ appeal number 2364 of 2023. This writ appeal has been filed challenging the order dated 14/7/2023 passed in WPC number so by which learned single judge by taking into consideration the fact that respondent 1 has been working for more than 10 years directed the appellant to consider the case of the respondent 1 for regularization keeping in view the judgment so and so involving SLP number so and so. Then 3. By the sole on counsel appearing for the appellant contended that one single judge has contained an error while disposing of the writ application by directing the appellant to consider the case of the respondent for regularization by applying the decision as indicated above, even the case of the one.
Have you challenged before the Supreme Court?
Yes.
Have you challenged it before?
No,
They have regularized.
I was not the counsel there. I am for this is Puri Nimapada Central Court.
But the question is I have some doubt about the regulation of the outsourcing people because they are already under a private organization, a private body. How can they be regularized by, I don't understand.
So this judgment, in fact, they have implemented.
No,
They have regularized. If you actually permit me, I'll produce all the document and the same. That bank and this bank
wrong.
is
It's wrong. It can't be.
same. That can be done, but this is also outsourcing agency. Also look to that. That is also.
You have the government policy where it is outsourcing agency employees
Sir,
can be.
say 13 rule 13 rule apply करिबनी 13 rule थिला 22 रे सब रिपील कर देइछन किंतु
को रूल रे अछि आपण आउटसोर्सिंग एजेंसी रे एम्प्लॉय मान को रेगुलराइज करिया
13 rule थिला 13 rule थिला दी प्रकार कैटेगरी
ए जजमेंट गुडा को बेसिस रे कराई छी एमएल केसरी उमा देवी कोन गवर्नमेंट प्राइवेट थोड़ी ये पे रॉन्ग जजमेंट आई डोंट एग्री विद दिस जजमेंट टोटली आई डोंट एग्री विद दिस I can't agree.
But I framed also.
Show me, satisfy me. I am ready to. I don't have any problem. But
अपन काली कोई थे से council में बसती नहीं मतलब different council I was asking them whether in any other case they have implement they have.
No, that's it. If they are because of court pressure, they are implementing. Government is implementing. They are not going to the court. I don't know, but to my view, it's not a correct judgment.
That's it.
With due respect to the respective benches, I don't agree with this.
Right.
If something is there, some policy is there, government is taking, okay, all outsourcing agency people will be.
That is absolutely your lordship is that.
Because
but
on what basis you have relied on Umadevi, test Umadevi, testing the Logantu, Umadevi Umadevi
जो outsourcing कथा कहूँ चल बड़ा judgment अपन सर देखो ठीक है सर अपन let us ये रश्मि देवी केस से देखो
Supreme Court.
This is offended by Supreme.
Let's see.
This is also outsourcing. Let's look to the first paragraph, the second paragraph. In both
this is not Supreme Court, sir. This is
our not a Supreme Court appendix.
Here, Supreme Court SLP dismiss SLP.
Further principle how make it?
No, detail is order अच्छी है
That's a bank case रे.
Sir, this is we are actually not doing the.
कौन है ठीक सर? 10टा बैंक रे. 10टा बैंक in different district. समस्ते आश्चर्य समस्ते को रेगुलर है. माने order है कि अब कितना रेगुलर कर सर?
This will create a wrong precedent. This is really create a wrong precedent. How can outsourcing people will be regularized like this?
It will create a discrimination.
No, not discrimination. I'll differ with this order. Sorry to say this. I'll definitely
refer it to larger bank.
Of course, I will refer to the larger bank. मुझे क्या करी भी तो? अरे जोड़ा नहीं law रे हम दे दी चालू है क्यों है? जोड़े law हमें कौन ऐठी कौन ये करा है? जोड़ा law रे अच्छी ना जोड़ा law रे मुझे देखा तो अपना law देखा तो I'm ready to do. वो पॉलिसी रे गवर्नमेंट just because हाई कोर्ट रे डर रे सोने दे दिले तार थोड़ा law.
अपन काली बेटा जब पचार थल
हाँ मुझे सेरा मुझे भी पचार थल ना.
आउ कहाँ परिचय दिले जे आनो तुम
सेति में पचार थल ना.
मुझे ताकू कही ची जे आउ को से परिचय दे आनो तुम आनी में भी पूछ.
But I will defer. I will refer to larger bank. I can't.
अपन
order I am not. These are all not the right orders. ମୋ ହିସାବରେ correct order ନୁହେଁ. ଉମା ଦେବୀର test ହେଲା. Uma Devi's test hela 1 10 year ठीक अछि. Number 2 you have to there should be an advertisement. You substantive post against the आपण पसिथिबे. These are the tests. So where this test এই test টা কোটি outsourcing রে meet होची. Outsourcing रे meet होनी test. Outsourcing से सिंधी रेगुलर कर जे गवर्नमेंट तो खाली outsourcing लोग तो समस्त पसी आजा. And interestingly people are not challenging this thing. Challenge करिवे तो गला जानी बड़ी के I don't have any notion. I always but I have to see the law.
मो मोटर न जाओ अपन एप्रिल रखो तो
ठीक है अपन दियन तो मत 9th April
9th April में डाफिडेट हो दे
मते खाली गोटे जिंस देखंतु outsourcing are the outsourcing employees can be regularized एंतिया जदी गवर्नमेंट रा किछि पॉलिसी भी अछि किछि रूल अछि को सर्विस रूल अछि देखंतु
सर सर्विस रूल ले अछि 2013 रूल ले जे टू कैटेगरी ऑफ एम्प्लॉय वन इज थ्रू आउटसोर्सिंग एजेंसी
ठीक है जानंतु ना
ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍
Anand,
କରିବା
Anand.
ଟିକେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ 9 ତାରିଖ ଟିକେ ପରେ ରଖିବେ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି କପି ଗୁଡା
I don't mind, ଆପଣ ଯେତେ
ହଁ,
ଦେବେ
ଆପଣ
ଦେବି।
ଆପଣ
24th.
ୟେସ୍
Item 27.
27.
BC item 27. Item 27, I mean BC, my lord.
Yes, yes.
I pray one short adjournment. After a long gap, it has come.
Okay.
The binding of petition.
May 1st.
My
1st
lord.
May.
My lord, my lord.
Item 28.
Filed an application for amendment of the malord itself. On the reason is that
That's not good.
I have filed an application for amending the writ application after the counter was filed. My case was, my lord, that we were the tracers under the Orissa litigation corporation, my lord. And they, my lord,
28.
my lord, they were declared the surplus. That is why they wanted to, my lord, size down the corporation. That is why they retrenched and they floated a scheme that whoever's, my lord, apply for DRS, they will, my lord, be first last come, first go scheme. Thereafter, my lord, they filed a counter, and they filed a counter that we have not been, my lord, retrenched directly. We have been retrenched by taking aid of 29N of 25N of IBI. That was not within our knowledge, neither they have ever communicated. And your lordship knows 29N, they have to fulfill certain criteria. That is why I have filed this application. Your lordship, if your lordship want to see how the things have gone, 2 documents I will show to your lordship.
You tell me from the beginning. After 2 documents पछे देखिए. आवा मूलरू कौन तू कौन रही है?
This is an application for amendment. Why the application amendment was filed? I am
what amendment?
Amendment of the writ application.
कौन read कर amendment?
Writ application we have challenged the retrenchment without they are not giving
Sir,
us.
what amendment? Amendment कथा कौन तो ना बाकी अड़सड़ कथा कौन?
Amendment is, my lord, they have filed a counter. Counter there for the first.
आपण को part time amend करिवे कौन तू? आइते आओ गप्प सुनिबार नाही समय मो.
सेटा आगे कहू.
हां तो कौन आपण amend करे चाहू?
Counter file करले, counter रे लिखले we have not been, my lord, allowed to continue. We have been restrained under taking aid of.
सितरे amendment कौन करता?
आगे से 25N रे हमको retrench करछन बोली केबे notice भी देई ना.
सितरे amendment कौन ना करी?
तो एक ground हमें नहीं नथु, that is why we wanted to incorporate this ground.
Our petitioner.
Because
you have incorporated, not.
No, that is pending for the to be allowed. Last time the my lord they
application file करछंदी.
Yes, my friend is appearing for Orissa Litigation Corporation.
Which IA?
My lord, IA number 14004.
Amendment application filed by the petitioner. Stands allowed. List matter on 10th April.
I'll file the my lord consolidated writ application.
Now,
And another,
there would be a newly added party, Labor Commissioner. So Labor Commissioner state will represent madam. Because Labor Commissioner order is going to be changed.
Party करछंदी.
Yes, that application is my lord 14006. I'll serve a copy on the state government also.
आपण withdraw करके fresh file कर दो ना दी. ऐसे कथा कर दो करिया पे.
सेटा भी होगा सब बेस्ट होगा.
If your lordship permits, my lord, I have no
The
problem.
petitioner seeks to withdraw the writ petition in order to file the better one with better particulars. Accordingly, the petitioner is granted liberty to file the writ petition, making the labor commissioner. किसी दरकार नहीं से तो बुकर की राशि है कौन?
With the permission,
better particulars.
with the presence, permission of the court, my lord.
What your
अरे liberty पर को दिली. अपन फाइल करते.
Certain like presence to some
Again, sir, for the OLS.
Again.
And next.
29.
29.
May I please, Lordship? The petitioner has been working as a tractor driver and NAC Bhandana, Lordship. He seeks regulation
Tractor driver.
Tractor driver, Lordship.
under NAC,
NAC Bhanjanagar Lordship.
Bhanjanagar.
After serving 16 years in NAC as a DLR Lordship, they filed a read petition Lordship that 2740 of 2013 Lordship. And Honorable Court has direct to represent his consideration Lordship. After getting this order, the opposite one has narrated that thus we comply the order of the Honorable High Court, the post of tractor driver is to be created first. That is the order, Lordship. And the second, subsequently, I filed a second, the present read petition, Lordship, and clear a post of a vacant post is lying there. It is clear indicated in there. Unnecessary running by 23.
So what do you want?
To for regularization of service.
Regulation. You have worked for how many years?
Lordship.
As a DLR employee, how many years you have worked?
16 ବର୍ଷ କାମ କରିଥିଲି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କାମ ତ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କାମ କରୁଛି
Lordship.
Lordship.
What is your age now?
My age, Lordship.
45 ଥିଲା 16 ରେ
Lordship.
8 ବର୍ଷ ଯୋଡ଼ି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 53 ବର୍ଷ ହବ 53 years.
50 years.
So you are still working.
I am still working.
The post is still there.
Still there, Lordship.
You are still driving the tractor.
Lordship.
Who is appearing for Bhanjanagar municipality? Anybody appearing for that?
Lordship. It did not return. That is the indication, Lordship. It did not return. Noting ଅଛି, Lordship.
You just it municipality ଅଛି ନା NAC ଅଛି?
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ NAC municipality ଥିଲା NAC ଥିଲା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ municipality ହେଲା, Lordship. ଏବେ 10-15 ଦିନ ତଳେ ହେଲା।
ଏଇରା ହେଇ ନଥିବ।
Lordship.
ନା ଡିକ୍ଲେୟାର ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କରିଦେଲା ତାପରେ ହେଲା ବେଳକୁ ଆଉ ଲାଗିବ। ଇଲେକ୍ସନ ଅଛି ଆଗ ଡିକ୍ଲେୟାର କରିଦେଲା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ।
NAC ଥିଲା।
ସେଇ NAC ହିଁ ଥିବ।
Lordship.
ଦେଖ the petitioner to serve a copy of the writ petition to the executive officer NAC Bhanjanagar district Ganjam by a registered post. List the matter on 15th April.
Lordship.
Serve a copy by registered post.
Lordship.
Copy number 2, copy number 4. Next.
Item 30.
30.
May I please, your lordship? I am serving today, my lord, a rejoinder copy.
30.
Yes, my
ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କଲେଣି ଏଠି କେମିତି ଫାଇଲ ହବ ସାର୍ ଏଟା କୋର୍ଟ କଣ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଆପଣ ଫାଇଲ କରିବେ କାଉଣ୍ଟରରେ ନା
File copy. Lordship, I am for the OP number 1, 2, and 4. Just now I received the agenda.
Records did not come, my lord. Your lordship's direction was there.
Okay, do you file that? This is the matter of 18 April.
Obliged.
Connector record ମାନେ
Connector previous ଗୋଟେ direction ହେଇଥିଲା
ସେ ରେଟ୍ ରେ କଣ ଅଛି important
ଆଜ୍ଞା
connector record listed along with previous record. Next.
Item 31.
31,
my lord. I am appearing for the petitioner, my lord. I am preparing a short note of permission, my lord. And along with an affidavit, additional.
In that.
My lord, departmental inquiry has been done. Due process of law has been followed by the opposite party number 1.
Your father?
Yeah, Orissa State Warehousing Corporation Managing Director, and my lord has
that organization still alive.
Warehousing Corporation.
Warehousing.
My lord, my lord has already given a judgment in this regard. When due process of law has already been followed, there is no question of interference by this honorable court, my lord. Para 21 of the judgment.
My humble submission, the pay fixation has been properly maintained, my lord. The fix is the scale of pay, my lord. The scale of pay not properly fixed, but against in favor of the petitioner, my lord. So what has happened, my lord? Para 2 of my note submission, my lord. Copy the note submission. That on 12/6/1975, the petitioner was appointed as accountant in the Odisha State Warehouse Corporation. Thereafter, on 27/10/1983, the petitioner promoted the post of office senior superintendent. And after completion of 12 years as office senior superintendent, the petitioner was promoted the post of assistant director. That is assistant manager audit and 2010 to 1995. The petitioner, while serving as assistant director, a department proceeding was initiated against him, my lord.
and after completion of the inquiry, the following penalties are awarded. First level, he is reverted to the next rural bank with immediate effect. The misappropriated amount of 1,34,244 shall be recovered from him in suitable monthly installment, that is at least 25% in from salary.
So what is your grievance?
What is happened, my lord? Then another only is continuous the first punishment, another punishment is imposed. That is it.
Another misapprehension case, man.
Another
Amount has been recovered, my lord.
Misapprehension, man.
They can't do that.
My lord.
Suppose you are exonerated in the first one.
My lord.
The second, again you did something.
What is happened? Then
Again, he has this.
I'm complete.
Your character is dotted with incorrigibleness.
What is the character? The law must say what is happened, my lord. This scale of pay, my lord, what is?
The scale of pay ତଳକୁ ଖସି ଛନ୍ତି ସେଇ scale ଦେବେ.
No, the instructions government 82 ରୁ କହୁଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା.
ରୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ post କୁ ଗଲେ.
ହଁ.
ଆପଣ punishment ପାଇଁ ତଳ post କୁ ଖସି
ଆସିଲେ.
ସେ ତଳ post ରେ ପାଇବେ ନା ଉପର post ରେ ପାଇବେ?
ସେ ତଳ post ପାଇବେ ମୁଁ କହୁଛି. ମୁଁ କହୁନି. ମୁଁ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆଇନ law କହୁଛି ଯୋଉଟା ମୁଁ ପାଉଥାଏ ସେ post ରେ ମୁଁ ସେଇ amount ଟା ପାଇବି.
ସେଇ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି.
ସେ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି. ତା ଦୁଇଟା ମୋର second punishment କଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା. Second punishment
କଣ ପାଇଲେ punishment?
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
Second punishment ଟା କଣ?
Cheating amount.
Same disappointment. Same ପଇସା ଖାଇଥିଲେ.
ପଇସା ଖାଇଥିଲେ. amount recover ମାଇଲା.
ଇଏରେ କଣ ମାନେ punishment ଟା କଣ?
punishment ଟା କହୁଛି ଭାଇ.
punishment ଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ second ଇଏରେ. आप तो हिस्ट्री सीखता रहे सर. आप तो सेकंड रे कौन है जी कौन? That will determine your fate of your case automatically.
My promotion withheld for 3 years, my lord.
Promotion withheld for 3 years.
3 years, my lord. And 3 years increment also stop. Withheld. But after completion of the 3 years, I should be promoted.
कितने वर्ष और रहिला?
और रहिला मु रिटायर्ड हेले सेही पोस्ट रे रहले सेही रिवर्टेड पोस्ट रे रिटायर्ड हेले.
तो आपण रिवर्टेड पोस्ट रे पाउछंदी पैसा.
पाइली ने मोर 79 सी कहू छै
पोस्ट रे दोछंदी पैसा.
मते दोछे सेही मते से आगुटे एडिशनल फाइल करछि.
को स्केल ला दोछंदी?
5500 रु
अरे सर से पैसा स्केल नहीं को पोस्ट रो अटैच स्केल टा
मते जूनियर पोस्ट कर देले मते आगे एडिशनल अफिड फाइल करछि देखो जे
पचार से आंसर दियंतु खाता बही छाडी दन
से गुटे कहू छै कहू.
when we are reverted back to the post of what कौन
सीनियर सुपरिटेंडेंट को रिपोर्ट करला.
सीनियर सुपरिटेंडेंट रिपोर्ट आसले.
आज्ञा
तो आपण जो स्केल रे तार स्केल केते
ता स्केल थिला 5500 9000. तो लिखिले से विथ इमीडिएट इफेक्ट. हां
go step by step. It is like mathematics.
No, sir, madam.
Service law is like mathematics. Then we हम भल पाते नहीं कि mathematics. mathematics भल पाते नहीं.
ना ना की बोल रहा. मार्क अधिक दिए.
Don't be in a hurry.
तो मार्क अधिक दिए.
मार्क अधिक आ. सीधा.
मैथमेटिक्स मार्क सब दिए.
mathematics जानते हैं भल लगे. Service law जो mathematics भल लगे service law बढ़िया. It is like mathematics. सुनो अपन तळकू एटा गुटे
रिबटेली
तळ गेले 5500 अटैच आपन को एबे केते दोछन के को स्केल रे दोछन
मु रिटायर्ड हे सर
रिटायर्ड जे माने
से 5500 एगा मु रिटायर्ड हेली
सेइतरे दा भूल कोड
नै नै 70 कहू छै मु लिखित भेजी.
I don't think there is a
rule कहू छी the pay of staff will be fixed in accordance with the provisions of rule 79C1 of Orissa service code. Officiating service in a higher post will count for the increment in the lower post when reported.
Nice.
Their pay in the lower post would be fixed at what they would have drawn
अपन जोटा
had they continued the lower post.
सेटा नॉर्मल पई अपन को पई तो
time payment added to revive पहले
अपन पनिशमेंट तळकू खसंती.
हां से लिखि पहले से त लिखि से लिखि
पनिशमेंट तळकू खसंता के
लिखि जागा. The pay of staff will be fixed in accordance with the provisions of rule 79C1 I of Orissa service code. Officiating the service in a higher post will count for the increment in the lower post when reported. The particular what reported mentioned. Their pay in the lower post would be fixed at what they would have drawn had they continued the lower post. See post continue कर जति पैसे सिद्धि पाइबा से. Apart from that, there is instruction of government, my lord.
अपन से लाइन टा बोल के बुझंतु से लाइन टा कोन लखा जे बुझंतु ए जो लास्ट
आउ गोटे कोन गले ना मते रिपोर्ट करले
न बुझि के खाली कंफ्यूजन
मु आउथि पढछे.
लास्ट लाइन कोन कहला लास्ट when you are paying the last pay
हां
yes sir getting the last pay that will be your pensionary benefits.
Their pay in the lower post would be fixed at what they would have drawn had they continued the player post.
सेही पोस्ट जोड जे आपण रहिले सेही पोस्ट जहा पाइले सेला पाइबे.
नै मु जते रिपोर्ट करले मु रिपोर्ट करले मु नेक्स्ट लोअर पोस्ट आसिली मु आगे थले सीनियर सुपरिटेंडेंट थिली promotion ହେଲେ assistant director ହେଲେ assistant director
ଭୁଲି
ନାଇଁ
ଯାଆନ୍ତି
ନାଇଁ ବୁଝିଗଲି assistant director promote revert ହେଲେ superintendent ତ superintendent ସେଇ ପୋଷ୍ଟରେ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କରିଥାନ୍ତି ଯେତିକି ମୁଁ ପାଉଥାନ୍ତି ସେତିକି ପାଇଥାନ୍ତି
ସେ ପୋଷ୍ଟରେ କଣ୍ଟିନ୍ୟୁ କଲେ କେତେ ପାଇଥାନ୍ତି
ମୁଁ 7,400 ପାଇଥାନ୍ତି
କୋଉଠି ଲେଖା
7,900
ଦେଖିଲେ
ବେଟା ମୁଁ ମୋ ରିଟ୍ରେ ବି ଦେଖିଛି କ୍ୟାଲକୁଲେସନ ଦେଇଛି ଗୋଟେ annex 4 ମାଇଲେ page ସେ
I don't agree with your argument.
annex 4 page 16 ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ କ୍ୟାଲକୁଲେସନ କରିଛି ତାର ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ବି ଅଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେଟା ମୋ ଫେଭର ରହୁଛି
କୋଉ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଖବର ଅଛି
My lord, we have fixed the pay as per the service rule of 82. We have not done any.
Interestingly, what happened? ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ମତେ ଲେଖିଦେଲେ ମୁଁ ଯଦି ରିପୋର୍ଟ ହେଲି with immediate effect he will be the senior most in the cadre of senior superintendent
ସେଇଥିରେ ଆପଣ ସିନିୟର ମୋଷ୍ଟ
ତା ଦେହରେ ପୁଣି ଆଜ୍ଞା 4 ମାସ ପରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ କଲେ ଆଜ୍ଞା
କଣ କଲେ आप तो महान हो
the junior most the the senior most in the cadre of a senior superintendent shall be omitted and in place of this the junior most cadre of junior most in the cadre of
सेकंड जो कले
second record ପୂର୍ବରୁ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଯଦି ମତେ 3 ବର୍ଷ ପାଇଁ ରଖିଲେ ସେ ପଥରେ ସ୍କେଲ ଅଫ ଯୋଉ ପନିଶମେଣ୍ଟ ରେ
काउंटर फाइल କରିଛନ୍ତି
କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଫାଇଟ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି
Yes, I have.
ओके
My rule, kindly come to my counter at page 3, my lord.
ସେ ସେ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଆମେ କାହିଁକି ପ୍ରମୋସନ କଲୁ କାରଣ କାହାର ହେଇନି
सर लेट हिम से समथिंग ତାଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ କହିବାକୁ ଦିଅ
My lord, kindly come to my counter at page 3, my lord.
yes
Para 2.
page 3
I have adopted the rules as applied in the service rule, my lord. 82. Rule 82.
yes.
But he said that rule 82, 81 will not be applicable. As per the rule I have reported him, he would have been dismissed from the service. Rather, it is we have not done that. 2 times he has promoted to assistant director, and being a secretary, he has the fraudulently signature of the 13 people took the money. Second time he has signed unauthorizedly that the pay scale of this person, this give sanction the loan fraudulently. This is a fraudulent activity. It should have been dismissed. Rather, we have not.
You should pay it on your back. They have not dismissed you. Just मोह टाणा कहते नहीं
कंपनी ने कोई लॉस ही नहीं कॉर्पोरेशन कौन से लॉस ही नहीं
In addition to this, there is
लॉस किंतु नहीं सर क्या अपन कंडक्ट था लॉस ना होती पारे बट कंडक्ट आपण ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଆପଣ ଅଲଗା ମାନଙ୍କ ନାଁରେ fraudulently ପଇସା ଦେଇ ଚାଲିବେ
ऑर्डर ଟା ଆଜ୍ଞା ପାସ୍ କରିଦେଲୁ ସ୍କେଲ ଅଫିସ ଚାଲିବା କଥା କାଲି କିସ୍ କୋନି मेंशन
ओके
my lord, similar judgments has been passed by this court, my lord. It is judgment. Para 21.
where is the move submission of petition it is clear that the 82(1) civil service code deals with the restoration of government servant after reduction is not applicable in case of petition rather rule 81 of the OSC is relevant in this case and the authority which orders of transfer of higher to lower grade or post or a penalty of misconduct or inefficiency may allow to lower grade or post penalty for misconduct inefficiency may allow to many not excuse the
Para 21, mine.
It is well settled that the scope of judicial review for interference by the High Court in disciplinary proceeding is only to see as to whether the due process was followed. But he is not asking for this interference in the judicial. This is a different case, sir. I remember this. This is different. This is the case where he had challenged the disciplinary proceedings and a challenge under 226. So that in that case, he said no, High Court would not interfere. That's what this. So this is something different. Here only asking for the scale. Disciplinary proceeding is already there. You have already whatever punishment award, you have to award, you have award.
Twice disciplinary proceedings.
This is different. 82(2) of the OSC deals with provisions of restoration of government servants. The government servant is reduced as a measure of penalty to a lower service grade or post or to a lower time scale The authority ordering the reduction may or may not specify the period for which the next specified reversion not fixed scale which is within the domain of discipline application. What do you want to say from this? From this paragraph, what do you want to say? This paragraph doesn't specify what do you want to say.
I have not gone through this.
Please go through this.
Cooperative.
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଏବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କାଉଣ୍ଟରରେ ଯୋଉ ଡିସିସନ ଛାଡ଼ନ୍ତୁ କାଉଣ୍ଟରରେ ଡିସିସନ ଇଜ ନଟ୍ ଆପ୍ଲିକେବଲ ଇନ୍ ଦିସ୍ କେସ୍ କାଉଣ୍ଟରରେ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ 7-8 ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫ ଯୋଉ ପଢିଲେ ସେଇଟା କଣ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଏଥିରେ You have only focused on he has taken our money, whatever the law point, sir. Law point whether he should get what is the considered amount he should get.
Whatever the pay fixation has been done as per the service rule 81. 82 is not applicable.
82
that I have told.
What is
At
82?
para 3, my lord.
What is 82?
83. 82 is the authority which orders the transfer of government from a higher to lower grade or the post as a penalty for misconduct or inefficiency or allowed to lower grade or post as a penalty for misconduct inefficiency may allow him to draw any pay not exceeding the maximum grade or post which it may think proper. But the rule 82 of the OC deals with the provision of the restoration of the government. So in this space, he says that rule 81 will 82 will be applicable because on specified period has not been mentioned in the order. Para 3 minor. Page 3 para 8. Para 7, 8 and 9 minor. My counter.
ठीक है रिजल्ट नेक्स्ट
रिजेंडर पारा पीएस 5 पे भी देखिए 5 सेकंड पारा second para.
Moreover, my lord, he has told in the rejoinder that no proceedings has been done, nothing. This is just misrepresentation to this honorable court.
Annex 7 भी देख जाएगा as rejoinder देखिए consider करिए ठीक.
Para 5.
Para sir page 5 मिला page 5 para 7. Rejoinder.
Item 32.
Item number 47. I have taken the consent of the other side.
37.
47. 47.
47.
I have taken the consent of the other side, maybe taken up 2 weeks after. He is not coming. He is appearing on virtual mode because he has undergone some operation. I think he has appeared now. He has appeared. I have taken his consent.
Okay.
Entry order may kindly be extended.
Interim order to continue.
18 April.
Can it be on 23rd or 24th April?
Okay, 23rd.
I have 22nd. It is Madhuri district.
22nd.
22nd.
22nd. Okay.
Item number 32.
Your Lordship, on behalf of Mr. Santosh Kumar Mohanty, pray for time.
I am for the petitioner, madam. 2.
32.
Why? 2018 में तो कम टाइम लोग. You're
for the
for
OPs.
petitioner.
I am for the petitioner.
Counter you have filed.
No.
You filed 18, why you have not filed the counter yet? Why?
That's it. Mr. Mohanty's mother died yesterday night.
But why have you not filed counter? I am asking. So the learned counsel for the opposite party has not filed the counter yet. List the matter on 23rd. 23rd April. Next.
33.
In this matter, the Acharya Hariya Constitution was directed to submit a report with regard to that regularization. I am wanting another service time. Because the whole record from about 10 to 15 years, only was
25th. Let it come on 25th.
25th.
April. Next.
Item 34.
34.
So in this case, my lord, your lordship had directed me to produce the policy conditions. And I have already served. I have just received a copy, my lord. I need to respond to this. The lordship may call it on 12th. Only question is whether he intimated the insurance company after 2 years of the loss. And your lordship wanted to know whether there is a condition that it should be intimated to the company immediately. That's why your lordship had directed me to produce that condition.
This is the company condition, what reply?
Yes, my
This is
my
the
lord,
condition, there is
the insured had no knowledge about this and it did not know because that is why the policy which the company
it can't be after 2.5 years,
No,
2
my lord.
years, 1 year.
My lord, it was not the part of the policy given to the insured. Yes, my lord, it was given.
See,
Your
there-
lordship must see the page 11.
My lord.
Your lordship must see
Can you
page
say
11.
not?
Annexure 1, my lord. I have annexed the policy document, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your lordship
So,
must see page 11.
This
my
is
lord.
what? This is the policy document only.
No, annexure 1 I have filed,
Policy
my lord.
document only.
My lord, Annexure 1,
It was supplied
which
to
will-
him, my lord.
no,
Page 11 says so.
Sir, there is a question of good faith. When
lord.
you are taking the policy, you are supposed to know that the condition of the policy. ଆପଣ ଏମିତି କହିପାରିବେନି ଯେ ନା ମୁଁ illiterate ଥିଲା,
my grievance.
ମୁଁ କରିପାରିବିନି।
My grievance, page 9.
ନାଇଁ sir,
Page 9 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ, page 9 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ. Where is the exclusion?
No, sir.
no, sorry.
Page 11.
Can't-
There,
para 11, ये जो para 1 put कर।
my lord, it was never supplied to the insured.
Not necessary, sir. Not
My-
It has been
necessary.
supplied, but page
There is
11.
no need to supply.
My lord,
These are the policy condition. It can't be ଆପଣ 2.5 ବର୍ଷ 2 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ଯିବେ କେମିତି ହବ?
no, my lord, there is, your lordship is aware of the principle.
Not admitting
There is,
that
there is,
and identifying the loss system.
my lord, there is
the complete
something,
damage of the insured vehicle bearing registration number OR02 Q6838 as covered under the insurance policy number 03.
my lord, I will file a written document, written note of argument because your lordship is much aware than me because there is something known as doctrine of blue pencil. Yeah. So it will apply to the facts of the present case.
Doctrine of
Blue pencil. If that is not a part of the policy document, your lordship has ample
this
power.
policy document sir policy condition ଅଛି ଯେ ଆପଣ ଯେ କୌଣସି policy ରେ there is a insurance policy specifically wherever there is something happening.
Annexure 1, my lord, that is the policy granted to the insured.
that is a flawed argument, sir. That argument can't be accepted by any court.
In that policy, it has been mentioned that.
You are bound to know this condition. If you don't know that, there is
My lord, they are not.
ignorance is bliss. Who can help?
No,
This document says that it was supplied to him, my lord.
My lord, the insured had.
Can file your return, sir. Okay.
My lord, another aspect is.
27.
The case is filed
My lord,
after 8
Okay, 27 लगान दो अब return reply file करो बस I'm closing.
Lord, another
Yes.
aspect is, my lord.
Written note I will file, my lord.
After 8 years of repudiation of claim, he has filed the writ petition.
Anyway, let him file this. We'll see. 27. Let the counsel for the petitioner to file the written submission. You also give one.
Yes.
My lord, can it be on 28?
Okay, 28. 20. Next,
35.
35.
My lord, I am Rishian Puri, my lord. my responsibility in the last occasion, your
The humble
lordship
petitioner is doing what?
no, my last occasion, your lordship was also order to learned government advocate, learned State Bank advocate to furnish the outstanding dues stands against the present petitioner. But my
Okay, ticket, atkandu. Kete asi?
Outstanding 1,60,000.
1,60,000, sir.
so my prayer before your lordship, those certificate proceedings pending before the sub collector concerned, I had annexure 3, page 14, my lord. So direction may be given. I will also take shelter before the sub collector towards the certificate proceeding.
Why should you take shelter, sir? You approach, don't take shelter.
So I will also approach the sub collector concerned. So for certificate proceeding is concerned and towards OTS.
Cooperate କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି continue କରୁଛି ସେମିତି ଆଉ ସେଠି ବି ଅଛି ସିଭିଲ କୋର୍ଟ ବି ସେମିତି continue କରୁଛି ଆଉ ସେ cooperate କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଆଉ
ଏଥିରେ କଣ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ସେ?
ସେ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି settlement କଲେ ବି ସେ
ସେଟଲ ଆପଣ କରିଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ପଇସା ଦେଇକି ଖତମ କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେଇକି ଖତମ ସବୁ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ଡ୍ରପ୍
ନାଇଁ ହଜୁର ସେ କରିଥିଲେ
ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଏତେ କଥା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିନି ଏତେ କଥା
17 ମସିହା କଥା
ସିମ୍ପଲ କଥା ଆପଣ କେତେ ରହୁଛି
1,60,000
1,60,000 ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମ୍ୟାଟର କ୍ଲୋଜ ଆଉ ଏତେ ଲମ୍ବା ଚଉଡା ନାହିଁ
7 ମସିହାର
ପୁଅର ପାନ ଦୋକାନ କରିଛି ମୋ ହଜୁର ତେଣୁ ମୋର ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ରେ ଆଇ ୱୁଡ୍ ଅଲସୋ appear on
ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ଚଲେଇଛନ୍ତି ମୋ ଏବେ ଆପଣ ପଇସା ତ ଦେଇନି ଦେବେ ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ
still pending. That's why
ଏଟା ଆପଣ ଦେଇଦେଲେ ସବୁ ଡ୍ରପ୍ ହେଇଯିବ
condition is precarious, my lord. So
ପ୍ରିକାରିୟସ୍ କଣ ଲୋନ ନେଲା ବେଳେ ପ୍ରିକାରିୟସ୍ ଦେଲା ବେଳେ ପ୍ରିକାରିୟସ୍ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ଗଲା ନେଲା ବେଳେ ତ ହସି ହସି ନଉଥିଲେ ପ୍ରିକାରିୟସ୍ ପୁରା ଏକଦମ ହସ ମୁହଁରେ ଫୁଟୁଥିଲା ଏବେ କାହିଁ ପ୍ରିକାରିୟସ୍ ହେଇଗଲା
7 ମସିହାର
certificate mortgage ଦେଇକି loan
I
ନେଇଥିଲା
am not on that certificate mortgage କିଏ certificate mortgage ନେଇଛି କିଏ କରନ୍ତି
DC loan, my lord. Please.
ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
DIC loan ସେ
DIC
certificate
ଲୋନ ଯେତେ ନାହାନ୍ତି ସବୁ ଖାଇକି ପଳେଇ ଯାଆନ୍ତି କେହି ଦିଅନ୍ତିନି ପଇସା ଏମିତି ସବୁ କରନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଲାଷ୍ଟ କୁ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ପଛେ ଗୋଡଉଥିଲେ ଆଉ ତାପରେ ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ଇଏ
I pray before lordship direction will be given to the sub collector to consider my place.
ବିଲକୁଲ କିଛି ଦେବେନି ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଦେବେ କି ନାଇଁ ଦେବେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ନହେଲେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଡିରେକ୍ଟେଡ ଟୁ ଟେକ୍ ଆକ୍ସନ ଏଜ ପର ଲ ଖତମ ଏତେ କଥା ମୁଁ କାହିଁ କାହାକୁ ଡିସିସନ ଦେଇନି
Certificate proceeding pending ଅଛି my lord.
କିଛି ନାହିଁ ମୁଁ କିଛି ଜାଣିନି I'll dismiss it if you pay otherwise I'll dismiss
So I will take instruction from my client.
ଆଉ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନାହିଁ 2019 ମ୍ୟାଟର ଧରିକି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନଉଥିବେ
ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ଜଣେଇବି ଯାହା ହବ
ଦେଖ the petitioner is not ready and willing to pay the amount
instruction, my lord. I pray for instruction.
instruction ତ ଆପଣ କେତେ ଥର ନେଲେଣି 19 ବର୍ଷରେ ଚାଲିଛି
ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇଦେବି ତାପରେ ଯାହା ହଜୁର ଅର୍ଡର କରିବେ ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇ ପଚାରିଦେବି ତ ସେ କେତେ ପଇସା ଦବ କଣ ନା
2019 ରୁ 10 ଥର ମ୍ୟାଟର ଲିଷ୍ଟିଂ ହେଲାଣି ଆପଣ ଖାଲି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଇଏ ସିଏ ନେଲେନି ଆଗରୁ
license may kindly be granted, my lord. As I pray, my lord.
28 ଆପଣ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
28 ଆସ ହେଲା କ୍ଲୋଜ କରି ଆଚ୍ଛା ପଇସା ନେବେ ଫେରିଲା ବେଳକୁ ସବୁ ଇଏ ପ୍ରୋସିଡିଂ ଦେଖିବେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ପବ୍ଲିକ ମନି can't be just spent like this. Next.
Item 36.
36 none appears.
last occasion also
On earlier date of listing on 12/3/2024 also now since the petition not interested person. Next.
37.
37.
My lord, item number 37. I'm on behalf of the opposite party for Valmi. My lord, this is
My throat problem that
Okay, 39 Visham.
a date may be fixed.
that might be fixed.
May 1st.
May first ଦିଟା ଯାକ ରଖିଲା ବେଳକୁ ଆଡମିଟ
କାଇଁ?
May second ରଖିବ ନା ଦିନ
କଣ ଏଟା କେତେ ସମୟ ଲାଗିବ 5 ମିନିଟ ରେ ଖେଳ
ଲାଗିବ ଟାଇମ
5 ମିନିଟ ଲାଗିବ sir.
ସେକେଣ୍ଡ May second ରଖିବ
Okay, second ରଖିବେ ଗୋଟେ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ରଖିବେ next
Item 40.
40
lordship, lordship directed me to take instruction regarding 3 points, my lord. I have not yet received that whether the renewal should be done by the implementing agency or Mr. Naik was arguing that matter. Insurance, group insurance. What are the instruction?
Okay, Lord Council State to take instruction in the matter 24th April 24th April, next,
41.
41.
41, my lord.
My lord.
Mr. Shastri was appearing.
It is the time nela wala muta ko chhadibi. I'm really fed up with the time taking business.
Yeah, Mr. Shastri is the appearing for the bank, my lord.
Shastri fastri mu kisi jani. Mo court re appeal lagichi, matter appeal.
In item 42, my lord, noting is that OP number 2 sent filed an affidavit. I have not seen that affidavit. We see that affidavit. We don't have.
What is that?
OP noting is that OP number 2 is send a letter along with an affidavit.
Hold on.
Say that noting achi sir.
Flagging.
42 re.
Like it is the opposite party no it
Ombudsman order ta OP number 2 is the ombudsman.
Ombudsman.
Yes. Insurance ombudsman.
Ombudsman kahin par notice kara hai like.
Notice he was a party. OP number 2. ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ସେ ତ ତାଙ୍କର ଓକିଲ ଦେଇନାହାନ୍ତି
ଆପଣ କାହା ପାଇଁ
ମୁଁ OP1 OP2 advocate ବୋଧେ ନାହାନ୍ତି
ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ
ସେଟା କଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି what he has seen that
she is not a necessary party କହିଛି
his order is impugned may
sir
I don't
his
know.
order can't be
as your lordship I pointed out
order
as your lordship
that's why he has written he can't be made a party that's what
as your lord yes.
Your Lordship, may I press this call? Your Lordship, it is the same matter as Your Lordship has already
disposed of one matter.
Disposed of and passed an exhaustive judgment.
Why it is
Your Lordship, it is regarding another claim, similar but another claim.
another
Yes, Your Lordship.
that
And this was also made in the year 2015 and was disbursed in the year 2023.
give that order so you need a similar order like that
Yes, Your Lordship.
and it's only factual difference
Yes, Your Lordship.
the year and all that
Yes.
give that order ठीक है similar order
खाली गोटिए जिंस तादरे मु खाली इंडिकेट कर दउची मैं काइंडली टर्न टू पेज 25 that impugned order I am also showing page 25 I have got it page 25 of the brief ei jota apne challenge kar let paragraph 21
yes
during personal hearing both parties agreed to settle the dispute for a fixed amount. However, the complainant insisted on payment of interest for the delayed payment. That is for insisting that your lordship dealt with in the judgment. So that amount it is settled at for next award. Amount is 46,669. So my lord may specify that amount and your lordship may
amount of 46,669
is the agreed amount and over that as applicable rate interest your lordship in that
एतरे केते interest लागितला ए matter
Same, Your Lordship.
Same.
2% above the bank rate, Your Lordship.
ठीक है 2% मतलब similar लगेगा
may specify that amount is better
of
to
course amount will be specified
एथरे नथि हो देम भाबुची सेटा खाली कर देले बेटर 46,669 without recording my your lordship that order
this is the claim amount 46,669 the awarded amount
It's the award.
awarded amount. They agreed for that सेथर भी सेया हेतला
so the 2% will be on the awarded amount
Yes, Your Lordship.
it was above and above the bank rate the insurance number next
Obliged, Your Lordship.
next
amber OP number 1 find account
next
Item 46.
46
May I please, your lordships. In the given case, my lord, my kindly recollect, at the time of death of the mother, the petitioner was minor, only 9 years old, my lord. The LIC did not disburse the premiums.
Mother.
And the father has left the mother because she was suffering from cancer, my lord. Now the LIC has filed a counter stating that they did not have been informed. They could not be informed about the death of the mother of the petitioner. For that reason, they did not release the amount, my lord. And furthermore,
Will
they
you not inform them? How do you know that?
Among
They're
9
not
years.
omniscience.
Only she was 9 years old at that time.
ठीक है जे बाकी की तो थी गुडे अच्छा और की ना थले फैमिली
He was under the care of his माने मामू maternal uncle.
तो maternal uncle तो कर थप्पड़ खाते
से जानी नथले
किंतु इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के जाने आपण न जणेले इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के जानिबो को
now it is within their knowledge, my lord. Now
फाइल कला पर हम जानिलु जरा ट्राई कम टू नो
आपण केते वर्ष पर केस फाइल कली
2010 रे एक्सपायर करथिला
जणेले आपण
माने एबे जस्ट
22
दिस
केते पैसा
तीनटा चारटा पुलिस
चारटा पुलिस रे दीटा पुलिस लाप्स कर जाई छी गोटा पुलिस रे जो पिटिशनर नॉमिनी अछि नै आई एम दबा पय मना कर
ताको पैसा ताको देबे एथरे
नै आ गुटे खाली ताको पैसा
इंश्योरेंस क्लेम
आमे दबा पय हमर दबा पय किछि प्रॉब्लम नै है तातरे दीटा लास्ट कर जाई छी गोटे दो तीनटा चारिटा टोटल पुलिस चारिटा रो तीनटा होछि हस्बैंड होछि तार झियर बापा पिटिशनर फादर इज द नॉमिनी तादर दीटा लाप्स करछि गोटे थिला आ गोटे होछि झियनार थिला प्रेजेंट पिटिशनर नार अच्छा जो झियर सी वर्तमान ही हैज कम टू रिलीज एंटायर अमाउंट or he has not she has not made party to the father in which case yes
कर जाई छी माने
he has not paid the
salary scheme thila
salary scheme that has not deducted that automatically
the deducting it is with the fault lies with the LIC, my lord.
LIC no
because it was a
that
salary
is not a duty of that is the employer to deduct the amount how can the LIC to collect from the employer
then lapse then task
jaha ta achi se mane deba dakare se
jaha ay bap
जोटा lapse करी गला सेतरु कोन पाइबे आपण
जोटा amount टंका डिपॉजिट हेकी तांका पाखे अछि the premium amount that which is deposited with the LIC, they cannot deny the
kete
deposit that
they have not filed any.
Let him take instruction.
That is in last then I'll take instruction.
Take instruction regarding the amount lapsed and also
they admitted dues in favor of the petition
and they admitted dues in favor of the
that but
take instruction.
आज्ञा हाँ सेगुड़ा मु इंस्ट्रक्शन ले जीवी ए फादर को पार्टी है ना तो फादर इज नॉट फादर वाज नॉट नॉमिनी
तार वेयर अबाउट हम जानिन कैसे छाडी के पळे
केमिति हमें ताको फादर जो नॉमिनी हाउ कैन रिलीज द अमाउंट लॉर्डशिप डायरेक्ट ओनली रिलीज आई एम नो वी हैव नो ऑप्शन
फादर नॉमिनी
father is the one policy the father is nominee another policy the daughter is the nominee
मिडुनी कोडी कोन करी बड़ा पळे तो अगर हिमालय रे थिबो कि कोडी
थिबो फादर मे बी एक्सपर्ट बट आया किछि केमिति हमें केमिति ताको रिलीज करी
लीगल एटा केवल
एबे लॉर्डशिप डायरेक्ट ओनली रिलीज
पास ऑर्डर
then एबे लॉर्डशिप डायरेक्ट
सेक्शन अबाउट द lapse amount also
आया
lapse amount केते अछि देखि
मु आई टेक इंस्ट्रक्शन दैट
डिटेल एफिडेविट से माने फाइल करन दला
ओके फाइल एन एफिडेविट
आगे
ओके लिस्ट मैटर 9th
my lord people obliged
9 okay na
आगे
that next
item 48
The opposite party number 2 has entered its appearance and took time to file counter on the last occasion, Your Lordship.
Sir.
Weeks prefer to file counter since the secretary has been transferred to Khurda. He has joined here.
Land counsel for the opposite party 2 weeks time to file the counter. List the matter on 18 April.
Open.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Next 49
49 urgent
50
item 50
50
49 my lord I am appearing for the opposite pattern of 8 my
sir
lord
adjourn है somebody has appeared and asked for adjournment.
Miss Mamta Tripathi
huh
Mamta Tripathi time
madam Mamta Tripathi
as such I am appearing for the opposite pattern of 8 my lord it's fine my lord
take next
item 50
50
we have your lordship directed whether the petitioner has received the compensation amount or not. As per the resolution, they have received the 2 lakhs of compensation. It is cool कांथ जो collapse किंतु से काउंटर टा कोन से पाई नथिले कॉपी बोली से लास्ट डेट रे पे अर्जन हेतला
के अछंदी
ନାହାନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆଜି କପିଟା ଦେଇ ଦଉଛି
urgent कर दूँ 3rd April कर दूँ next
Item 51.
भारत पेट्रोलियम कोड
51 रे आज्ञा 10 रे जोटा ऑर्डर पास हैला आइटम 10 रे सेमते ऑर्डरटा कर दियंता
शिमला ऑर्डर कर दो अपने पाई ना एटा भी हिंदी
We have already sent, my lord.
आइटम 10
Sent.
से ऑर्डर कर दो
We have already resent the documents as per your lordship.
अच्छा रिसेंट लड़का से तो हाँ सेटा तो अलग है बट सिमिलर ऑर्डर if not received the insurance company can seek the document if not received. This way of
Obvious.
They have already submitted the document before the insurance company and the insurance company they should be submission of the post. Next.
Item 52.
50 man.
50
50
adjourn is
50 adjourn है
3rd of April.
3rd April.
I requested my lord friend to forward a counter.
हाँ सर
Give a
Respect and to
give a counter.
your lordship last time directed to death of a small boy in the school campus.
Yes, I know that.
Your lordship directed the fine compensation of 5 lakhs should not be paid.
They have given, I think.
Only 2 lakhs rupees he received. I have so far my instruction is concerned. Your lordship, I did not the death.
ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇ ଦଉଛି sanction.
कि death कार है तो
Death man.
कितना death
Boy has
ସେ
been
claim କରୁଛନ୍ତି 5 lakhs. We have already paid 2 lakhs.
ଆଉ 3 ଲାख ଦେଦେବେ
ନା ସେଟା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ କହିଥିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଥିରେ actually ସେତେବେଳେ ରୁଲଟା as per rule they have given.
ନା କୋ ଅଲଗା କୋ ମୁଁ ଲେଖିଥିଲି ହେଇଗଲାଣି ବୋଧେ ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ ହେଇଗଲା
ନା ଏଟା ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ ଏଟା ଖାଲି ଆପଣ କହିଥିଲେ ଆମକୁ ଯେ you take instruction so far whether
direction of this court manner to take 5 not 5 lakhs to be done.
ହଁ ଆପଣ ମୁଁ ସେୟା କହୁଛି ଆପଣ your lordship directed the state company.
take instruction for giving 5 lakhs. I'll see that.
School ପାଚିରି ପଡିକି ଆଜ୍ଞା ତାପରେ ମରିଗଲା।
ठीक है ओह बम ब्लास्ट ओ आगुडी केसे बम ब्लास्ट आथिला
ହଁ ସେଟା
so that is different. Next
Item 52.
52
your lordship directed your lordship directed last occasion to take instructions from the IIC Devgad as to whether they have sent the postmortem report viscera ତ ହେଇପାରିନି
कोन ହେଇଥିଲା
ଏଟା ସେ snake bite ହେଇଥିଲା
ओ
ଏଥିରେ ଆମେ counter ବି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ତହସିଲଦାର ବାରକୋଟ the specific stand is we have the claim of the petitioner has already been uploaded in the DAMS portal. But in my counter, we have specifically stated that the cause of death is not clear. So that's why your lordship directed to take instruction from the state forensic lab regarding the viscera. State forensic lab wrote a letter to me saying that we till date we have not received the postmortem report from the concerned police station. I contacted the concerned police station, my lord. In between, number of officers has changed due to that election. So I prayed 2 weeks more time.
2 weeks more time is not so to the state for obtaining the viscera report.
This is a postmortem report.
PM report.
Whether they have sent it to the semana coach na pain.
ठीक है जी PM report कर दीजिए
PM report is very clear, my lord. PM report is
you obtain the viscera report na viscera report. Okay. So next
So proceed to visit. Date.
Date 22nd. Next. Okay, after lunch.
Bulk of the written note means carry your lordship.
Only important point. No repetition.
Absolutely no restriction. But I seek your lordship indulgence for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Pay your lordship may kindly have this entire purpose. But it has been extensively argued by London Advocate General that it is in the realm of the contract and the petitioner has executed a contract. Therefore, they are bound by the contract. And remedy, if any, lies the alternative law remedy of civil law.
Yeah.
My lord, my submission before your lordship is that it's all started in 1983. Call it a policy, call it an agreement, call it a lease, call it a license. In 1983, it was decided to open up one sub. Then the revised procedure came in 1993. 93, they then they revised that policy to include preferably a pharmacist and having previous experiences. Then that underwent a change. That underwent a change, and the contract was not a yearly contract. It is a contract for a period of 3 years initially. Then they revised that policy subsequently to 5 years. Revised it to open up 2 subs, then 3 subs, then 30% reservation for women's, and giving preference to persons, those who have crossed the age to be observed in government service. So there was in my submission, the chronological event, and this licenses initially in issue got renewed all through without any hiccup. Then my submission therefore is that there was an avowed purpose involving a public element in granting this largesse by the state of allowing the medical campus to be utilized for purpose of setting up a free medicine shop, one, to rehabilitate, to make emergency medicines available throughout day and night for the convenience of the patients, two, to provide employment opportunity, 3, to provide employment opportunity, more particularly for the pharmacist and overaged pharmacist to be observed in government service. So this, whether it is contract, it arises out of an agreement or out of a decision, administrative decision, or is a lease, there is an avowed public purpose touching the public element in this case. Then there is the government has himself used certain words, my lord, which your lordship will kindly see. Page 20, my lord, your lordship has that the officer authorized under Article 294 of the Constitution, Clause 8. Officer authorized under Article 294 of the Constitution, 4 of the Constitution, page 20. Annexed to the written notice, 294 is dealing with government property law.
Rule 94 says succession to property, asset, rights, liabilities, and obligation in certain cases, as from the commencement of the Constitution.
Yes.
All property and asset which immediately before the such commencement were vested in His Majesty for the purpose of such transaction. All rights, liabilities, obligation of the government of the Dominion of this India, government of each governor's province, whether arising out of any I don't know why this provision has been brought in.
That they are empowered, but that means they will execute it in the name of the governor.
He's always there.
That is why another submission subject to your acceptance is that it is a government contract, therefore amenable to the jurisdiction.
That is there is no problem. Against the government, naturally it is amenable. There is no doubt about it.
Then, my lord, your lordship will kindly see that till page 20, it was for a lease for a period of 3 years, my lord. Then, my lord, page 21, it will be a lease for period of 10 years. And
can you show me some judgment akin to this kind of case?
Yes, my lord, I have
Other state, anywhere,
I have not exactly akin to this case, but I have got a judgment, my lord, where all the decisions regarding the judicial power of judicial review.
Judicial review, can it be on a contractual issue?
Yes, my lord. That is what my submission is. Well, I have given it.
Because for contract.
That is MP power management.
Because for contract.
Okay.
Contract document itself with the constitution.
Yes.
So, where is the question of judicial
But
review?
till then, if the action of renewal smacks of arbitrariness, lacks fair play, then it will be hit by and arbitrary. That will be hit by Article 14 of the Constitution. Your lordship.
Daram Ramanna.
The latest is
Ramanna Shetty.
Airport authority. This is the first case. The latest is, as I found,
Reliance is there.
It is
Ramanna Shetty.
MP power.
Many cases there.
Many cases, right from Roanoke International to a series of cases.
Yes.
All these cases have been discussed in MP.
But it can be easily distinguishable from that.
No?
All these cases can be distinguishable from this fact of this case.
Well, that is for them to distinguish. My entire endeavor is to bring it within the realm of this. Your lordship may kindly take note of one decision, that is MP Power Management Company Limited versus Sky Power Southeast Solar India Private Limited. Right from page, the paragraph 53, my lord.
Reference time.
Reference of 2023, 2 Supreme Court cases, 703, my lord.
Yes.
Lord, the proposition by the lordship is, Lord, what is the scope of judicial review of action by the state in a matter arising from a contract, and what is the effect of the contract not being statutory? What is the concept of public law in judicial review in a contractual matter? What is arbitrary action?
Okay.
Then from 53, Radhakrishna Agrawal in state of Bihar, right from the beginning of the first case to that of this Banchani Ratsa versus state of Orissa and of the Ramanna Shetty, every decision governing the field till 2022 has been taken into consideration, and the conclusion is paragraph 82. Below paragraph 82, they call out the entire ratio of this.
Sir, here comes one thing. Is it a license or a lease?
Well, that is my second leg of argument. They themselves use the word lease in various guidelines.
But what is the difference? Lease and license.
Well, license is, my lord, that it doesn't create any right. License even doesn't require an agreement.
License doesn't require agreement.
Without a license can exist without an agreement, but a lease cannot exist without an agreement.
But all the computer software we are using, always you are actually signing an agreement. You have to give a tick, then only you can open. Any software, the licensing or any licensing, there is an agreement.
Then,
License is
right.
also-
Agreement is not excluded from the license. But that is no bar that license cannot be granted without agreement. That is my submission. But anyway, here there is an agreement. So let's, I will reply to that proposition by themselves, my lord. Can a license be for a continuous period of 10 years and accepting money for a period of 10 years at a time, my lord? Those circumstances must weigh with that. May I be permitted to place paragraph 82 only, madam?
Okay.
We may call out our conclusion in regard to the point. That is the point, my lord, I read, my lord, which we have framed. It is undoubtedly true that the jurisdiction is a public law remedy, a matter which lies entirely within a private realm of affairs of public body, may not lend itself for being dealt with under the jurisdiction of the court. The principle laid down in Bareilly Development Authority that in the case of a non-statutory contract, the rights are governed only by the terms of the contract and the decision which are purported to be followed, including Radhakrishna Agrawal, may not continue to hold good in the light of what has been laid down in ABL and as followed in the recent judgment in Sudhir Kumar Singh. The mere fact that the relief is sought under contract, which is not statutory, will not entitle the respondent state in a case by itself to ward off scrutiny of its action or inaction under the contract if the complaining party is able to establish that the action in or inaction is per se arbitrary. An action will lie undoubtedly when the state purports to award any largesse, and undoubtedly this relates to the state prior to the contract being entered into. This scrutiny, no doubt, would be undertaken within the nature of the judicial review, which has been declared in the recent decision in Tata Cellular. After the contract is entered into, there can be a variety of circumstances which may provide a cause of action to a party to the contract with the state to seek relief by filing a writ petition. Without intending to be exhaustive, it may include the relief of seeking payment of amount due to the aggrieved party from the state. The state can indeed be called upon to honor its obligation of making payments unless it will be that there is a serious and genuine dispute raised relating to the liabilities of the state to make the payment. Such dispute ordinarily would include the contention that the aggrieved party has not fulfilled its obligation, and the court finds that such a contention by the state is not a mere ruse or a pretense. The existence of an alternate remedy is undoubtedly a matter to be borne in mind in declining relief in a writ petition in a contractual matter. Again, the question as to whether the writ petitioner must be told of the gates would depend upon the nature of the claim and relief sought by the petitioner. The question which would have to be decided, and most importantly, whether there are disputed question of fact, resolution of which is necessary as an indispensable prelude to the grant of relief sought. Undoubtedly, while there is no prohibition in the writ code, even deciding disputed question of fact, particularly when the dispute surrounded the mystifying of documents only, the court may relegate the party to the remedy by way of a civil suit. The existence of a provision for arbitration, which is a forum intended in this case, doesn't arise. The need to deal with disputed question of fact cannot be made a small screen to guillotine a genuine claim raised in a writ petition when actually the resolution of a disputed question of fact is unnecessary to grant relief to a writ application. The reach of Article 14, this is important, enables a writ court to deal with arbitrary state action even after a contract is entered into by the state. A wide variety of circumstances can generate cause of action for invoking Article 14. The court's approach in dealing with the same would be guided by undoubtedly the overwhelming need to obviate arbitrary state action in case where the writ remedy provides an effective and fair means of preventing miscarriage of justice arising from palpably unreasonable action by the state. termination of contract can again arise in a wide variety of situations. If, for instance, a contract is terminated by a person who is demonstrated without any need for any argument to be the person who is completely unauthorized to cancel the contract, there may not be necessity to drive the party unnecessary ordeal of the prolixity. The intervention by the High Court in such cases where there is no dispute to be resolved would also be conducive in public interest, apart from ensuring the fundamental of the petitioner under Article 14 of the Constitution of India. When it comes to a challenge to the termination of a contract by the state, which is a non-statutory body, which is acting in purported exercise of the powers right under such a contract, it would be oversimplifying a complex issue to lay down any inflexible rule in favor of the court turning away petition to alternate fora. Ordinarily, the case of termination of contract by the state acting within its contractual domain may not lend itself for appropriate redress by the debt court. This is undoubtedly so if the court is duty-bound to arrive at findings which involves untying knots which are presented by disputed question of fact. Undoubtedly, in view of ABL, if resolving the dispute in a case of repudiation of contract involves only appreciating the true scope of documentary material in the light of pleadings, the court may still grant a relief to an applicant. We must enter a caveat. The courts are today reeling under the weight of the docket explosion, which is truly alarming in a case involving a large body of documents, and the court is called upon to enter upon findings of fact and involves merely the construction of the document. It may not be on sound discretion to delegate the party to alternative events. This is not to deprive the court of its constitutional power as laid down in ABL. It all depends on the facts of each case. In a case, the state is a party to the contract and a breach of contract is alleged against the state, a civil action in the appropriate forum is undoubtedly maintainable. But this is not the end of the matter.
Sir, that is nobody disputing that. What are you thinking about? I 101% agree with you.
Then, my lord, that if it involves a public element, it is not necessary to go into the matter. Then the question comes, the second question comes, my lord, is what is arbitrary, my lord? If it is not fair also, it amounts to arbitrary action, my lord. My lord, your lordship may kindly see the page 21. The license fee for 10 years shall be deposited in two equal instruments. First installment opposite party within 15
But
days.
you have also enjoyed 10 years?
Yes. There is no
license fee or lease agreement, your rent.
This is license fees. They have turned it, my lord.
The license.
Then you are not here.
What is the license fee for this?
The page 22, they say the lease of the medicine shops which do not renew the license as per the above scheme.
How I'm not going to, I don't know why there is confusion. There is a license is clearly different from release, sir.
Then paragraph 7 they use
license is
that I understand. Well, then no problem.
Indian Easement Act. And this is under transfer of property.
In same agreement, same resolution in class 7, they say the lease of the medicine shops which do not renew their license as per the above scheme shall be cancelled on expiry of the term of the lease.
I'm again confused. Lease agreement it is renewable. But why the license word is used, I don't know.
They use both the word
these are total
license,
different words.
License and the lease.
Different word and also under different act.
Different
one is 52, section 52 of the Indian Easement Act.
Then license and lease, both are under the transfer property.
No.
Section 52.
License is under Indian Easement Act, sir. 52, section 52. They are not under Indian.
That is what the distinction.
Transfer of property is different. Lease is out of that. But section 52 of the Indian Easement Act, is where the license was.
I understand, my lord, but the difference in between lease and license has been clearly enumerated in section 54 of the Transfer Act. I am not that. I am saying that the government is the one hand, it is telling that it is a lease. Another hand, it is telling that it is not a lease, it is a license. So,
in that case,
that is-
in that case, the government doesn't understand the difference between lease and license.
how can the government argue that it is a license? Then, my lord, your lordship, the other day were asking, is it a scheme law? But your lordship will see the lease of the medicine shops which do not renew their license as per the above scheme.
What is that above scheme?
It was in the guidelines, my lord.
But just loosely they were using the word, just like license lease usually they don't understand the intrinsic meaning of this.
Then your lordship,
They just like the scheme likh dile.
that kindly see, in page 23, they say formation of a policy for grant of license. Again, they use the word policy also.
They have interchangeably used the word lease and license without understanding the difference between the two. Simply like dile. That is not.
ଆଉ ସେଇଟାକୁ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଚୁଆଲି କହିଲେ ଆମକୁ ଯୋଉଟା ସୁବିଧା ହବ ଆମେ ସେଇଟା କହିବୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଯୋଉଟା ସୁବିଧା ହବ
Lawyer should use right word.
25.
That is officers, they have used that word.
Well, they are empowered by the state to sign this agreement on power of the on behalf of the governor. So if I am bound by this, they should also be bound by
Everything is by governor, sir. All lease agreement, everything is by the governor. So that
lease agreement would have a license like
license
license governor
mother license karuni
to say
the license ta
administrative authority the license ta kichhi to darkar nahi governor contract kare then my lord is মানে এটারও খালি গোটা ମୁଁ ପଢି ଦଉଛି page 25. The liability should be an unemployed registered pharmacist, young persons who are just above the maximum age limit, admissible for government employment and just below 45 years may be given preference over all older persons. Then my lord, again, they use in page 26, during the period of lease, government shall reserve the right to cancel the lease of any lessee involved in malpractice, my lord. That is clause 8, page 26, my lord. Then, my lord, the same data. Then, my lord, they say that, so that is my submission to call up, my lord, is that it is a contractual matter, but having a public element, and that and this non-renewal is an arbitrary, my lord. How it is arbitrary, my lord, I have quoted from the Wade, my lord. That says regarding licensing, my lord, the last paragraph, that it is now established, page 16 of the written note, my lord, paragraph F, my lord, that it is now established that in view of extensive licensing power of the government, the form of licensing is a judicial function and therefore subject to natural justice. This principle is not confined in cases of cancellation of suspension or grounds of misconduct, where the claims of natural justice is obviously strongest. It is recognized that licensing is a drastic power greatly affecting the rights and liberties of citizens, and this alone demands fair administrative procedure. It seems furthermore, no distinction is drawn between initial application for grant of license and revocation, suspension, and non-renewal of the license already granted. Clearly, natural justice is demanded in the latter case. That is, means non-renewal cases. But the court extends it to former case equally, since the affected citizen is no less entitled to have his arguments heard. Where a licensee is due for renewal, the case is still stronger and may be enforced by reasonable expectation. That your lordship was other day asking whether it will amount to legitimate expectation. Here the Wade has used the word reasonable expectation. And that's all.
Okay.
With repealed order, they use the word license, right? Yeah, lease. They use the word license.
But it is
All-
lease.
Yes,
It is lease, not license.
Hey,
Let
lease.
me tell
They
you.
use the word lease.
Because lease and license
All
are
the
different.
agreements signed between lessor and lessee.
Page
21 of Mr. Manti's compilation.
My lord, I have only one submission with regard to lease and license.
Yes,
My lord.
please.
My lord, the Honorable Supreme Court in
Supreme Court କାହିଁକି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି section ଯାଉନାହାନ୍ତି section ରେ ତ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି clearly Honorable Supreme Court କୁ forget it.
105 ଆଉ 52 ରେ କହିଛି my
Section
lord.
52
But,
105 read it, you will find out the
And
difference.
Associated hotels रे se କହିଛନ୍ତି and
Supreme
that
Court
has been
associated hotel ଚାଲନ୍ତୁ ଆଗ first principle ପଢନ୍ତୁ
First-
section କୁ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ.
Section 105 of transfer of property right, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, ସେଥିରେ se କହୁଛି those who are having lease, that is only showing towards having exclusive possession, having interest.
Yes.
My lord, in the instant case, the medicine stores, my lord, they were enjoying this property since long, my lord, having interest two kinds. That is, first one is having source of livelihood, and another is public interest to cater the medicines, my lord. Not only the medicines which are normally being used, but also for the life-saving drugs, my lord. And we have also filed documents showing in some districts there were 560 number of out of 560 number of drugs, only 260 number of drugs were available, my lord. My lord, we have filed documents, my lord. And
So what?
license.
If after 560 260 available, so what?
No, my lord, my lord, my respectful submission, my
How
lord.
does that buttress your argument?
My lord, my argument is that this is a lease, not a license.
But how does 560 and 260?
That is better. But that is the other day your lordship was asking the question whether both can coexist. But let's put it that to well, an advocate.
Yes.
My lord, my submission is I have taken in the note I have submitted. My lord, of course, the note is based on certain Supreme Court decisions and not my own words, but borrowed from Wade Miller. But the government at the time of renewal, refusing renewal, ought to have considered the proposition whether both the shops can exist or not, and whether providing free medicine under Nirama excludes running of private medicine shops. This aspect has not been taken into consideration by the government, which is not borne out either from the orders impugned, that is Annexure 7, or not there is a single word that the government has weighed both the options and taken it for this reason.
Yes.
So it is not based on informed reason, and therefore it is arbitrary.
Okay. Okay, आपका slide.
Well, just 2 minutes.
Yes.
Your lordship may see page 21 of Mr. Manti's notes. See, my lord, what they were granted. Can you see page 21, my lord?
Yes.
I am directed to say that the question to determination of license fees for renewal and transfer, the state or the active consideration and the lease to lay down the following procedure for fixation of renewal / fresh licenses. What is granted? License fees is for so and so. Para 2, the license is for period of 10 years. So always it has been a license, number 1. Number 2, my lord, the lordship rightly said, where there is a distinction between lease and
When you have a licensed property, you cannot even alter an inch of the property.
I'm getting.
When your lease, if your lease agreement permits, you can't do that. With license, there is exclusivity is not there. It's slightly lighter. In lease, you have slightly stronger right.
So, my lord,
Here is a stronger right.
my
Here
lord,
is
what is
slightly less
calling
right.
from your lordship is exactly what is set out In that Yazdani
Or
judgment,
global, I know.
paragraph 40.
Yes.
I did not detain your lordship's footnote. We have also filed a written submissions deeply read.
My lord, I'll be giving written submissions, my lord, next week, my lord.
Our next week nahi. Apna jaldi debe bole jaldi likhbi na. Mane 2 mas pare debi judgment.
No, I next week Wednesday dina I'll be submitting that. My lord, khali
एते दिन कौन टा नोट टा करबी जे एते दिन लागबो ए मंडे दियंतु मंडे नहीं सॉरी वेडनेसडे हबो
हाँ Wednesday dina de.
वेडनेसडे दे
Agi.
वेडनेसडे
Coming to Ramana Shetty, nothing to do with this case. That was a case where the amount was 1,24,000. SLP got dismissed. Justice Bhagawati's judgment, and Mr. Ashok Desai was gone.
Yes.
So your lordships always create judges, create lawyers this side.
That is good. Or the law profession is a creature of the courts. If the court doesn't exist, this profession doesn't exist. Their lordships do not exist, we don't exist.
We are also craftsmen.
But your lordships create the bar this side.
All are craftsmen.
And this side bar, if it is created, it will contribute to that
Yeah,
side
correct.
eventually.
That's correct. Fortunately, that is not happening.
No, it should happen, my lord. Your lordships have a long tenure. We have great hopes.
One thing
Because
is good in this
one thing that is missing is the reading habit. Very unfortunate. No junior lawyers or senior even. They're not coming with even minimum their basic.
Lombard Sorangi sir, Sorangi bhai.
हाँ ठीक है जैसे दे देबे आ कोन
नहीं से देबे नहीं आज्ञा अर्थ रखतिले से
आउ की देबनी मु काई करबी सेटा
ना एटा थिला आज की थिला
ए मो किछ करबा नहीं से आपण से इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को बीपीसीएल देबो से डिसाइड करियो मु कोन करबी
नहीं कहि जे सेही लाइट रे आज की थिला से डिसाइड
सेटा मु पसे कर दी ए को दे देले से तार डिसाइड करियो व्हाट कैन आई डू
नहीं माइलर जाय सेही लाइट रे
मो सेही लाइट रे ही कहै छी जे बीपीसीएल व्हाटएवर डॉक्यूमेंट रिसीव्ड फ्रॉम द पिटिशनर to hand over to the insurance company and insurance company will do well to
सेटा आर्थर करथिले मु सेत में
एथरा भी एटा कर दै छी
मु सेत में कहिला परे हजू रखथिले आज की
एटा ही करबी हम आउटा अलग किछ करबी नी
नहीं से 5 वर्ष गलानी आउ देबे
ना देला नाही मु को करि परबी मु तो जाई चेंज करि परबी ना
ना चेंज नै मु सेति पई कहिथिली सर तर एकदम थाउ आज की सेटा
से अच्छा गोटे कथा एने मु रीड कोर्ट रे मु की काहू डॉक्यूमेंट देला न देला केना
नहीं नहीं मोटे नै किंतु से प्रथम डिस्प्यूट कले एटा आपनकर पोस्टमार्टम नाही पोस्ट से दिन आपनकर से कहला परे आपन डिस्पोज कले हां पोस्टमार्टम दरकार नै हां तापर कहले नाही नाही एई डॉक्यूमेंट हम पाइनी तापर बीपीसीएल कहले नाही नाही हम सब डॉक्यूमेंट देइछु एटे डिस्प्यूट होची डॉक्यूमेंट से माने पाइचन ना नाही नॉट द से डिस्प्यूट करछन ना हम पाइनो बोली दैट इज द क्वेश्चन
सेटा म कोन कर परबी
से माने सेया कोन हां आज हम पाउछ हम प्रोसेस करछु हमर किछ कहबा नै से लाइट रे डिस्पोज हो गइजो
तो ସେମାନେ ସେଟା କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ନା ସେମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଟା ଦେଇନୁ
ମୁଁ କଣ କରିପାରିବି ମୁଁ ତ କହିଲି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଦିଅ ସେ କହିଲା ଦେଲୁ ଆଉ ମୁଁ ତ ଯାଇକି ତ ଚେକ୍ କରିପାରିବିନି ଦେଲା ନା ବାଡି ଧରିକିରି
ମୁଁ ସେପାଇଁ ସେପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଯାଉନି ମୁଁ ଖାଲି କହୁଛି ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ରେ ଆସୁ ସେଟା
ଆଉ ଦେଲେ କଣ ହବ ସେଇ ସେମ୍ ଜିନିଷ
ହଁ ସେ ଆସୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ
ଆସିବନି ସେ ଯାଉ ସେ
ମୋ ପ୍ରେଜେନ୍ସ ରେ
ଯାଉ ସେ
ନା ଆଜ୍ଞା ସେ ପାଇବେନି 5 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ମରିଗଲାଣି ତ ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଲୋକଟା ମରିଗଲାଣି ମରିଗଲାଣି କିନ୍ତୁ
ସେ ଆଉ କିଏ କଣ କରିବ
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ advocate general has argued just now whether it has been order has been reserved again it will be
ଆଉ କଣ ରହିବ ବର୍ଷ ସାରା ଚାଲିଥିବ ନା କଣ
much obliged
ରିଜର୍ଭ ଆଉ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନୋଟ ଫୋଟ କଣ ଦିଆ ହେଲାନି
already submitted already submitted
ଯେ ଯାହା ନୋଟ ଦେବା କଥା ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
only so far as senior advocate Mr. Jagannath Patnaik's note has to be submitted.
Let it come. She has told that on Wednesday she will be. ठीक है.
Passover details.
ठीक है.
Passover item number 6.
In this case,
ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସେଥିରେ already ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ allow କରି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି.
Passover item number 6.
So nothing remains to be.
ହେଇଗଲା ନି ହେଲା ହେଇ ତ ହଁ ଦେନ ଆପିଲ କଣ
ନା ସେଟା ନଥିଲା ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଲି କାଉନସିଲ ମୋଠୁ ହିଁ ଜାଣିଲି
bar council state bar council Mr. B.P. Tripathi submit she's the bar council has allowed the petitioner to cast their vote,
Lordship.
hence the petition Nothing survives in the repetition.
Actually, they shall not alter ବୋଲି ଗୋଟେ word
They shall not alter means what?
ସେ କଣ କରୁଥିଲେ କି ବାର କାଉନସିଲ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଦେଲା ପରେ ଡିଲିଟ କରିଦେଇଥିଲେ ବାର କାଉନସିଲ ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ଚିଠି ଦେଲା ପରେ
To my understanding, my lord,
ସେଇ
we
ସକାଶେ
have
ଖାଲି
now a rules. We have a central election committee which is looking into all
Why,
those.
why don't you people approach directly to the
They are
committee?
all coming
No,
after.
they have come to
It is further made clear that any election dispute
sir annexure 8
any
is before state bar council only.
pertaining to the bar association of any bar.
Okay.
We
Kindly see yesterday after lots of order, immediately we have constituted a central election committee.
That's good.
To look into all those matters. Today we are 4 o'clock. We are taking up the other matters.
Excellent.
We have also given our grievance before
refer to the central what is that committee?
Election committee.
Central election committee.
As envisaged under the Odisha State Bar.
And envisaged under the Odisha State Bar Council.
In section 51.
Section 51 of the Odisha
State Bar Council.
Bar Council Association bracketed affiliation and electron 8 लिखित है. Hence, only the read shall be maintainable only after existing the remedy before the said committee. Hence, any party agreed by any if there is any election related dispute, especially with respect to voter list or membership issue, they have to approach the central the State Bar Council.
Central Election Committee.
The Central Election Committee constituted by the State Bar Council.
Deeply.
The direct,
we have already approached your High Court to direct as much to your lordship.
এই রুটরে আসে
না না না
এটা পুরো আপনারা ই করবে এই রুটে এটা কই করে নেক্সট যেতে অর্ডারটা লগে
I would only pray a copy of the order.
হ্যাঁ in view of this order of this court করে দেবে ଆଉ ଯେତେ ସମସ୍ତ ସିଧା ରୁଟ୍ ଆଗ ସେଠିକି ଯିବେ ସିଧା ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ବାରମ୍ବାର ଫ୍ଲଡ୍ ହେଇଯିବ ସେମିତି ଏଇଟା ପାଖଟା ବୋଲେ ପଳେଇ
And your lordship's order, I do not want to show and embarrass my lord and friend. Same order your lordship has passed with regard to the Tangi Bar Association. Now, writ appeal has been preferred as against that order. I have a copy of the
Kali's order.
I would guess it. এই Tangi Bar Association ର
ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ order
ପୁଣି ପଳେଇ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ କରିଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କର
ଏଇଟା ଏମାନେ ଯୋଉ ଆସିଥିଲେ the present petitioners before your lordship
ହେଇଯାଇଛନ୍ତି Tangi Bar your lordship may kindly recall that judicial officer who has been hackled there.
I know that. I was this member of that.
Sure. So because of that, now they are all going there instead of coming and approaching the Bar Council.
Lordship Annexure 8 is very clear. We have approached the State Bar Council.
So that's what now coming.
Annexure 8. And whatever senior submits.
See, now they have a committee.
Yes, your lordship. This rule came into existence in 21 and they have formulated it yesterday. Yes, your lordship.
That will actually debar the people directly coming to the court.
Yes.
The extra copy, can I keep it?
The petitioner before your lordship.
Yes.
The petitioner before your lordship, before coming to High Court, have approached the State Bar Council first, your lordship. Annexure 8.
No, both are direct production.
The State Bar Council formulated the rule in the year 2021, but constituted the committee yesterday.
Yes, rightly pointed out one thing. 21 पर अब 24 constitute करछंती.
So because there is no election, as your lordship knows, the interim committee was continuing over there.
I know.
They ought to have done.
Okay, next.
So lordships permit me at item 5.
What 5?
I have deposited 7 lakh rupees to me, lord.
Deposited?
I have deposited.
Okay.
I have also said the acknowledgement.
Then you just since you deposited now since the petitioner has already deposited rupees 7 lakh towards the outstanding dues of the bank, and he is willing to pay the rest of the amount.
My lord, I will file an application for OTS. Let them sympathetically consider with the interest part.
Rest of the full stop. And he will pass, he will request, so he will file an application for OTS or any other seeking OTS or any other scheme available. And the bank shall take a sympathetic view and give him a reasonable time to to repay the outstanding dues, and the reasonable time, preferably preferably within 2 months. Bank 2 months. And in the meantime, the auction, which is going to be held on
25th, Your Lordship.
25th
25th of March.
of March, may continue, but the result shall not be declared. May continue, but it shall not be shall not be but there will be a problem.
His account will may be regularized, Your Lordship, on that light.
No. So auction of Congress. Auction of stake ठीक है वाली. Only
You lots may pass no order with regard to auction.
full service is. Then you take action. You just tell the
Consider
bank.
the OTS, Your Lordship.
ठीक है. The other auction बंद कर दो.
And no coercive action shall be taken against the petitioner. ये ठीक था.
No coercive action shall be taken against the petitioner till the proposal of the petitioner is disposed of by the bank.
Deeply obliged, immensely grateful.
Next.
I pray urgent copy of Lordship's order.
You tell the bank, they said halt the auction. If he is ready to pay within 2 months.
Yes,
କିଛି ଲାଭ ହେବନି auction ରେ ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଅଧିକ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହବ. Auction ପାଇଁ ତ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଅଛି ନା. Auction advertisement costing ତ ଆମେ ମାଗି ନେଇଯିବୁ. Advertisement କରିବାକୁ ପଡେ ନା.
We are really grateful, Your Lordship.
4-5 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଦେଇଛୁ advertisement ପାଇଁ. That they will take.
With the intervention of Your Lordship, this matter is now being settled.
Now you just pay it.
Deeply obliged.
So the name of Mr. Anjan Kumar Biswal may be reflected.
Your name?
Rashmi Rekha Pradhan.
No,
No, Your Lordship, they're complaining in the bank. He is the panel counsel.
But I have to tell a lie. He's not there anywhere.
Okay, humble request to the order.
With लिखी थी, with तंगा नाम लिखी थी, with Rashmi
Rekha Pradhan, Your Lordship.
Rashmi Rekha Pradhan.
My humble prayer only that the order may kindly be uploaded in the website today.
Okay,
deeply obliged.
Very short order.
Deeply obliged.
Next.
Item number 52.
52.
Sorry, item 53. Item 53.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, this is a matter of compensation, and the cause of death of the minor girl is thermal injury due to an gas accident. Thermal injury due to an gas accident. The
Thermal
injury. Thermal burn due to the gas accident.
Thermal burn.
Burn.
Due to the
gas accident.
Gas accident man?
Gas leakage accident man.
Who gas?
LPG.
कोई बना?
Suit to the opposite part number 2 and 3.
They're there. 2, 3. actually नांती.
No, my lord. This was तांको amend करिया पे दिया था जेहेतु first time ना हमें तो affair
अपन gas LPG company को लोगे पार्टी बनी चंदी?
हाँ समझ पार्टी अच्छी
के ना देखेंगे?
Actually BPCL है ला सी consumer है ला BPCL ला तो हमें unfortunately हमें HPCL को पार्टी कर दी थी
तो BPCL पार्टी बना तू?
हम बना है जी and सेटा I भी admitted ही
I admitted जी notice है जी
notice भी सुई है
notice अबे तो थिले तो कल से लोगों को copy दे दी संडे you were there just few minutes before. Anyway, they ला concept of the petition to serve a copy on the concept of the BPCL कौन था ना ना? BPCL था ना अबे थिले कौन नाम था? You find out BPCL concept of the BPCL लिख दो वाला.
Notice दिया है.
अरे सर copy दे देवे ताकू. ସେ notice ଦେଇଦେବେ କୋଉଠି ଯଦି ପଡିଥିବ ଗୋଟେ କପିଟେ ଦେଇଦେଲେ କାମ ଜଲ୍ଦି ହେଇଯିବ। କପିଟେ ଦେଇଦେଲେ କାମ ହେଇଛି କାମ ହବ। List the matter on 3rd April ହେଲା 3rd April. Next ଦେଇଦେବେ
Item 54.
54 PMC commissioner को डाकिବି ସିଧା straight. ସେମିତିଆ କଲେ appearing then I'll call the commissioner to be present.
I'll communicate.
Next.
56.
For anybody, the court can't stop anybody. Court can't wait anybody. जे मन इच्छा आसबे ऑफिसर को डाकिବି. Next.
May I please,
55.
Lordship? Item 56, my lord.
Sorry, 56.
I'm appearing on behalf of my learned senior Mr. Learned Court of Learned Sessions Judge Ganjam Barnpur. What happened in this case, my lord, is that in the year 2004, when
56
the
ना
56, my lord.
और कौन है जेटा?
My lord, in the date of occurrence,
What happened?
the informant was dining with family members.
What is the occurrence, sir? Occurrence को तो occurrence टा कौन तो जानने को दरकार ना?
My lord, he was assaulted. The petitioner assaulted the informant and other victims by way of weapons such as kati and sword. That is the allegation, my lord. And as per the prosecution witness depositions, my lord, the entire specific overt act lies on the other two co-accused persons, my lord. And the present petitioner and two other co-accused persons were involved in another dispute, out of which, my lord, the informant and his brothers went to the spot and they were assaulted by the other accused persons, my lord.
Okay.
And it is also stated in the depositions, my lord, that the victims.
Which deposition you are reading?
My lord, PW2 is a victim injured person. PW2, 3 and 6. The PW2, my lord, in the first para, last 5 lines, my lord. The co-accused person Trilochan Das inflicted a sword blow at the left neck of Ganesh, causing bleeding injury. When I intervened, Trilochan inflicted sword blow at my forehead near my left eye. My eye since then damaged, and till today permanently I became blind on the left spot. That is the one witness. And another EW3, my lord, may kindly have a glance. That in the cross-examination, para number 4. It is not a fact that Gopal Das, that is another co-accused person, inflicted 2 blows and that I ran towards my house shouting. And
Your name is?
My name is Kora Das, my lord.
Kora Das.
Yes. And my lord, as per the PW6.
So, anywhere the Kora Das, his role is there, mister? Kora Das.
LCR. The injuries are grievous in nature, man.
Yeah, आखि फुटी ଯାଇଛି.
नहीं आखि खाली फुटेनी एठी wrist रे लेफ्ट wrist रे से लिखि जन डॉक्टर एग्जामिनेशन your lordship kindly have a glance to page 10 of the order, my lord.
But the question is whether he has inflicted or not. That is important, na? Might be the injury is grievous, no doubt, but there are other 2 are also there. Here it said, Trilochan ran towards the house and inflicted a sword blow on the left palm of Ramesh. Then informant took all the injured to the Sheregad hospital in an auto and then they were referred to MKCG medical department. They stayed in the hospital for 20-25 days and he has stated that many people have seen the occurrence, but he could not say their names. The police has so.
May I be permitted to submit one thing?
Yes.
May kindly have a glance at PW6, who happens to be the brother of the informant and is also the victim injured in this case.
Happens to be the brother of the informant. Okay.
Yes.
What does it say?
And the cross-examination, para number 6. Para number 6 and para number 13. When I reached at the spot, 40 to 50 persons gathered at the spot. The entire incident occurred for 10 minutes. It is a fact case and I don't want to proceed with the case as the matter has been settled between us.
Can it be like this? Can it be? Can a criminal case be compounded like this?
No, my lord. As
Okay.
my lord, the main question is that, my lord, the specific overt act lies on the 2 other accused persons. As the present petitioner was the associate, my lord, he was taken into custody in the year 2021, 17/8/2021, my lord. And thereafter, in the present criminal division, In IN number 521 of 2021, dated 25/11/2021, he
Total
was
କେତେ ଦିନ କୁହ ଭାଇ ଏତେ କଥା ଡେଟ୍ ଆର ଦିଅନି କେତେ ରହିଛି କହିବ ସିଧା
for a period of 4 months.
only 4 months.
And during course of trial, he was released on bail.
And total this thing total period of sentence
3 years. my lord.
3 years. So only 4 years.
In the course of trial, he was released on bail. And during COVID period,
Yes.
he was.
Tell him what is this?
Corada's name is there, my lord. The deposition made by PW1, my lord.
Yeah, it's equally responsible.
All are equally responsible.
Your role is also not that simple.
My lord, the fact is that also the weapons of offense, my lord, in this case, my that is also not even seized. And it, as it reveals that as he was involved in another private dispute with the other co-accused person, my lord, he was added as an.
But the way you have attacked, that's very obvious.
Now, the victim injured persons have stated that the other co-accused persons have inflicted them injury, where the informant had not sustained any injury.
You are in the groups 34.
As I was in another private dispute, my lord, for that reason I was added as an accused and convict. My lord.
Anything else? Anything else? Mr. Mahapatra?
No, my lord. Only on the 34 cannot be regulated because 4 persons were there in the at the time of the occurrence on the spot, and they have though attack was made by that Gopal, sorry, Trilochan, but they were in the with the mob.
These three have played an important role.
Intention is their intention cannot be regulated.
Maybe, but you three played very important role there. Maybe good group रे थांती 50 लोग थे ते परंदी. But say 50 2-3 जन very active थे. तो कहाँ को नहीं आया?
The reason is that because as the other co-accused person, Trilochan Das, Gopal Das, and the present petitioner were involved in another private dispute among themselves.
All these things are, I mean, nothing to be. I mean, I don't want to go into all this.
Sir, my kindly
private dispute thila nathila, that's again subject matter. My question is, your role cannot be denied because you have played an important role in all the three, including you. You have played important role in that assaulting.
And the only reason, my lord, is that they were involved in another dispute, my lord, another private dispute. For that reason, my lord, as the crowd gathered at the place, they were they succumbed to injuries. That is the reason, my lord.
Give me a good note. I read a bit. Give me a good note. When are you giving?
Any day.
I'm again fixing it for note only. Huh? 5th April? 5th. Yeah, both of you. You also give me. Next.
57.
Let me please your lordship. This is relating to selection of NGO as a facilitating agency to promote millet mission program in the district of
millet mission sorry nahi ja
nahi sorry eta rohichi
It कौन है जी इधर
they have without complying the mandatory criteria for selection of NGO, they have selected a NGO which is not working in the district.
Sir, it is Sony sir, se local भी डाकी थी बोले मो.
I can call it around actually in the connected matter.
Subsequently, the government cancel everything and they have.
Sir, अपन इधर join करो तो कौन है से सब सैलरी तो कौन है इधर.
Selection over since August 2023. They are now working. The selected person are working since about.
Trade selection ने आगे से जो irregularity है ची, सेटा that is the only 2 points. I will draw your lordship's kind attention. Your lordship may see their counter affidavit. Page 13. Counter affidavit. I am not going to even read the REIT application. It may take time.
Yes.
Mandatory criteria of the NGO to be selected as facilitating agency are mentioned below. Your lordship may see clause 3. The organization, that is The organization should
Sir,
have
I've
been,
read many times, sir. How many times should I read this?
the organization should have, sorry, my lord.
I know this. I know I've read it several times.
Yes, my lord. This should not, this is little bit, it is changed, my lord. In the recent advertisement, it is changed.
Se कौन है जी तंगर कौन बोली जी कौन दू?
Should have minimum 3 years of work experience in the district.
आपनकर अछि.
More अच्छी,
आर नहीं.
but nahi opposite part number 6 ro nahi.
आपन
He is not in the district.
partner 6 आपन केंदी तार केंदी.
I am देखिए, it is a NGO from Onugul. It is not from the district even. Onugul, I am तार agreement भी सेवन टू execute करछे. That I have also मतलब annexed to the writ application. Agreement रे clearly अच्छी जे एटा Onugul रो institution आर कोनोसी नथिला एठी locality रे. Apart from that, selection process रे आगे मु पाइली 105 marks होची PowerPoint presentation रे. तांकरी annexure कहूची.
से केते पहिला?
आगे मु पहले out of 105.6 पाइल से पहला 64.2
से आरडा
पाइला. ता परे आगे ताको समान field verification करले. तार area
आपण केमती केंदी करछंती?
field verification my lord.
He's saying about one stage. There are 4 stages.
हाँ second stage field verification ने ताको देले 150 मते दे देले 95.
से कौन
तार field रे किछ activity
नहीं. केंदी से assessment टा केंदी
दे. तार field रे
go to the assessment के को basis रे.
my lord field रे तार किछ activities नाही.
सर आपण कहि देले मु तो जान से तार जे expert से से जानिबे ना read code जानिबो. कि कार एक्टिविटी थिला नथिला.
से माने आगे पूरा ओड लिस्ट दबा.
Sir, I have to go to the marks, whatever marks.
Marks by mu nahi ega. The very NGO, concerned NGO which is selected against the post was not complying the mandatory criteria as fixed by them.
Co-mandatory.
It was not having 3 years of work experience in the block, whereas I am having all the experience.
Block or district?
Block. They have confined it to block, whereas the present
nahi
ega.
Here, what am I your say? In case of non-availability of the NGO,
I was
अच्छी कराई है.
नहीं सेरा 1:3 करके एटा shortlist करिया पे. This is for shortlisting of the NGO. Here next procedure is in page 16. Process of selection. Stage 1 document review as per UI requirements. Then presentation of shortlisted applicants where 1:3 is to be selected. For each block, 3 NGO is to be selected.
एबे already selection sorry challenge सुन.
Sorry का August already work order issuing there now.
Say work order to I am challenging. I am challenging that work order. नहीं सेटा करछि रे annexure 9 देखो तो हम करछि पाटी annexure 9 देखु नांती same setup previously my lord friend.
How can you give a to one NGO from other district when you have the requirement that you have to give it for the district of that particular district?
Because when their number of NGOs is very less, they are applied for. We have to shortlist 1:3.
But these guys are local guy.
Yes, but in field verification in other state, he got very less percentage of mark.
Absolutely nothing well. When I got 150 marks at
आपण मार्क टा देखले
PowerPoint बसनु तांकरी
गोटे PowerPoint बैकग्राउंड भी तो अछि ना से जान दो सेठी. What is the marks? Can you show me?
Page 26.
26.
The counter appeared. Serial number 1. Serial number.
Page 28. Page 28.
आपण नाना कोन?
मो ना होची सुरभि. I was placed at the top, 150.
Suravhi, total mark 150, mark secured 105, fast rank, selected for the next process. The next process is
Vishwa Kendra hochi second. The
next stage re ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହେଲା
page 27. Page 28.
ରୁଆ ତ ଗୋଟେ ପରେ ଗୋଟେ ଚାଲ ସୁରଭି ଏଇଥିରେ
page 20 just relevant.
26, 27.
Page
28.
28. Field visit re say 150, Surabhi got 95. My humble submission is when the very organization is not working in the district, yes, no institution, nothing, no program. How could she get, it get 95%?
Always, sir, if there is less to encourage more and more people to participate, sometimes they relax the
They
condition.
cannot select the fit NGO, when they cannot refuse the fit NGO, which is competent in all respect and having
Not
all the
competent in all respect.
Again, some work experience.
In Harbanga, you have 45 marks. In Harbanga, you have 45 marks. The other there you are not your presence is not that all there.
Surabhi applied for both.
Both, I have worked in the district of both.
Both रे काम करते
Both
both 95 marks.
I applied in respect of 2 blocks.
Who are
Both and Harbanga.
who are selected in both?
Both Vishwa Yuva Kendra.
और बाकी global green नहीं.
ना कहीं सुरभि सेकंड थला थर्ड पोजीशन थला ग्लोबल ग्रीन
तापर हरभंगा
हरभंगा रे हिची लोक कला विकास केंद्र मु दीटा एनजीओ मु दीटा डिस्ट्रिक्ट अप्लाई करतली
both the field visit you have secured less marks.
बेले मु दीटा पे अप्लाई करतली बट आई एम नॉट रेजिंग
दीटा पे दुई जगह रे आपण मार्क्स कम पाइछथि
केमित पाइल दैट इज द क्वेश्चन माय लॉर्ड
सुरभि 45 एडे 90
सेटा के आर्बिट्रेरली हेछि अगेन तार गोटा
आई कांट गो टू ऑल
योर लॉर्ड्स में काइंडली कंसीडर ठीक है मालाफेड इंटेंशन नहीं होछि
मालाफेड इंटेंशन मत मालाफेड देखेबे ना खाली मालाफेड कहबो ना
मार्क केमति जो गोटे जदी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन
मार्क तो देइ छथि का मु तो एक्सपर्ट न है ना
नहीं नहीं गोटे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो तार एग्जिस्टेंस नाही गोटे हेडक्वार्टर रे फील्ड विजिट रे कोन से देखै परला कोन देखैला जे सेना ताको अधिका देले मोट मार्क तार जो एग्जिस्टेंस नाही किछि तार इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर नाही तार नाही दैट इज अकॉर्डिंग टू माय
here is a point sir if the person has not worked in your district where from the field visit thing come who যদি ফিল্ড ভিজিট রে সে কোনটা দেখাইলা সে যে আপন তাকে মার্ক দে দেলে ଅଧିକା কম করে দেলে যদি কাম হি করনি সে ডিস্ট্রিক্ট Like when the petitioner, which is the local NGO, and almost qualified to get the work, qualified to selected, na? Qualified to be selected for the millet mission program.
As a
for implementation of the millet mission
as
program.
a facilitating agency.
As a facilitating agency. However, the other agencies which are not at all a local player and did not have any work, field work in the district of both.
Block particular.
With respect to Coco block?
Both block.
Both block and?
Both, not Harbanga.
Both and out of the time.
Mu Harbanga.
Harbanga. Lord Council the petitioner submit that if the NGOs which were selected have not worked in the district of both, how could they have been selected excluding the present petitioner? At the exclusion of the present petitioner. Lord Council the state to take instruction on this issue. Yeah, problem.
I would point say against stability instruction with Nyondu. The process of field verification, they have to maintain a scoring sheet. They have not annexed it. Na scoring sheet they 90 is to be maintained by field verification scoring sheet. Total score se de diye 64.
Next 58. List the matter on 10th April. 58. 58.
Two revisions have been filed, my lord. One by the.
क्या ये बजरंग लाल अग्रवाल क्या ये? What is this matter?
He is the complainant, Bajrang Lal.
कौन issued a
Can I act matter, my lord? The 3 checks were issued by the opposite party again in favor of the present petitioner Bajrang Lal Agrawal, my lord. And that check was all the.
You are from the opposite party.
Yes, ma'am. All the checks were bounced. Notice was issued. He did not pay. Thereafter, complaint case was filed. The London magistrate directed to pay compensation of rupees 1,50,000 and convicted for simple imprisonment for 1 year, my lord.
Why don't you pay the money and get rid of all this Jamila? Why don't you pay? Yes, my lord. Pay कर दें तो कितने में पे करेंगे कौन दो? बस पे कर देने का काम खत्म छाड़ा कौन मिलेगा? कितने टोटल कितने देंगे? कितने?
1,50,000, my lord, the principal amount, my lord. And my lord, the London appellate court has held that he has to pay 2 lakhs and as compensation, and the sentence was reduced from 1 year to 1 month.
He has paid that.
No, nothing has been paid.
Lord counsel for the opposite party. He directed to pay the compensation amount as well as the principal amount.
Yes,
Principal amount as well as the compensation amount within a period of 1 month. कौन पे करिए तो ना हाँ कुछ नहीं अगला इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं आता लिस्ट मैटर 28 तारीख लगा इंस्ट्रक्शन लेके आसन तो मैं ऑर्डर पास कर दी छाड़ खाली रखे दिले कौन हो इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं होता नॉलेज अपन इन अकॉर्डिंग तो लॉजिक हो जाएगा ठीक है नेक्स्ट
59
to take instruction 28 लगे थे 59 28 59 आपण इंस्ट्रक्शन लेके आसीबे पचर के आसे पैसा देके जीवु ना भीतर को जीवु कहि देने आउ एथरे आउ देबिनी सीधा भीतर पसे नेक्स्ट 59 नॉन एपियस
LCR भी असली LCR रो रिमाइंडर टा जायछि LCR भी असली
LCR is not received
no
okay this is the matter on 25th day 60
posted Tuesday
yes 23 60 60 कौन है अपना नहीं मोर 55 60 नॉन एपियस लिस्ट मैटर ये कौन है खाली मैटर फाइल करे जाने से लोग
लास्ट डेट रे नथिले
नॉन एपियस इन द मैटर Petition at the time of call, it seems that the petitioner not interested to pursue the matter. I would a chance they
again
criminal matter.
appeal ta
10th April. The Jyotirmay Sahu ko if the Jyotirmay Sahu's name reflects in the cause list shall be present positively, failing which the matter positively.
ये लॉसूट 55 रे गोटे पीएनबी रो मैटर टा पंजाब नेशनल बैंक रो मैटर टा भूल रे टैग हे जाई छी मेडिसिन मैटर संगे रे आई हैव गिवन द नंबर
कौन
उपनीता वर्सेस आई हैव गिवन द
22635
चेक कर दो हटा दो
मे बी डिलीटेड अब
typographical error typo
which one
এটা year 2021 হবা কথা 20 হে গইছে
My lords, item 1, my lords, in the main order, my lords, in para 36, 37, 38, instead of Hindustan Unilever Limited, it is written as Hindustan Liver Limited.
Oh my God, that's sorry. I'm
No,
so
no, my lords, in some places it is written correctly, my lords, but this place it is incorrectly.
Can you give us a your order where you have rectified it so that he can there will not be further mistake again.
Certainly, my lords, I will supply.
Give that order
Yes, my
with
lords.
correction so that he will carry out it. Otherwise, again something will be left out. Again, you have to come.
Certainly.
So all the mistakes were anyway. That happens. Typographical error can avoid. Anything else? That's only that much?
That's all, my lord. That's all.
Okay.
item number 2 এটা भी সেভ
Revision
আইটি এটা 77 জায়গায় 5 জায়গায় 77 লিখে দিয়েছেন
তো ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଦେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ कोड़ा correction से कोड़ा लिखी देले सिद्धरे correction
Both the cases we are appearing from the department.
your presence is marked. And I'll come to that.
Item number 3.
May I please your lords? There's a IAF.
This is also
I filed for modification of the order dated 24th November 2020.
But this is, we have not passed. How
My
come?
lord, your lordship in similar matter already rejected the application for amendment. My lord, it is a appointment for rehabilitation appointment. Your lordship's order dated 14/11/2020 is very clear. Instead of complying them, they have filed this modification.
My
Your
lord,
lordship in similar
kindly
matter-
see the order, my lord.
So that-
More item,
Well-
let me submit, then you
Ah,
can, your lordship, kindly
let's-
see the order, your lordship's order.
Okay, let's see. With the order?
Order dated 24/11/2020.
Okay.
24/11. Oh, it's a language.
My lord, the operating party in view of the above. Your lordship got it?
Yes, sir.
The operating part is the second paragraph. my lord. In view of the above, we direct the petitioner to submit his joining report. Your lordship kindly see the joining report along with the relevant documents as per letter dated 9th January 2020 under annexure 8. Then your lordship kindly turn to annexure 8. It is at page 26 of the writ petition.
That's why I hate this word annexure 8, but it was written.
Yes.
My lord.
Should be letter dated so and so, पूरा clearly लिखा था. Annexure 9.
It is appointment, subject appointment as fireman under rehabilitation assistance scheme, completion of formalities before appointment, my lord. You have been provisionally selected.
ठीक अच्छी, but
Then your lordship kindly see. Please report at office of the fire officer Central Range Kotak on 14/1/2020. So he has been provisionally selected. He has to go through the physical test. Then only appointment letter can be issued, my lord.
Obviously.
But your lordship has directed in the order. Your lordship has directed the joining report, my lord.
In view of the above, the petitioner to submit a joining report.
Joining
along
report,
with the
my lord.
relevant documents.
My lord.
My lord, the first
His
para-
joining report has to be
the-
deleted.
My lord, the impugned order first para.
Let him complete.
My lord.
His joining report has to be deleted, my lord.
But
The
he is already there in the contractual basis. He is working. In
No,
contractual-
my lord.
No.
Till that he has not been joined, my lord.
Oh, not joined.
No.
He
Only
is not joined yet.
No, my lord.
They did not allow to join, my lord.
2022.
Yes, my lord. In spite of this order, my
You
lord.
can join. ये modify कर लेनी.
My lord, the modification because of
This era
bench
kind of problem
position,
is-
it was
there is a problem.
it was moved to different bench, my lord.
इधर किसी doubt
There
तो
is
नहीं है.
no doubt, my lord. So far as physical
Sir, ठीक ଅଛି,
verification, your
physical
lord,
test କହିଲେ କରିଥାନ୍ତେ ଆପଣ.
my lord, ଗୋଟେ matter already କରିସାରିଲେଣି in the meantime. Modification.
So
visit.
you should have gone to the physical test after
Physical
that.
test, my
This
lord,
was
kindly see page
given all the
annexure 7, page 25, my lord.
educational certificates.
Yes, my lord,
whatever certificate
all original certificate with them.
given.
In the meantime, medical verification, everything.
Which order you are saying something?
My lord.
You are saying some
Yes,
order?
my lord.
Modification.
Last
order?
occasion, your lordship, in a similar matter, 5 matters, your lordship allow this type of order, considering the submission of the Learned State Council. Physical verification part is concerned, annexure 7, page 25. After completion of physical verification, they have provisionally selected, directed for appointment. My lord, internal page 2, paragraph 5.
It's similar. Unnecessary लगा. नहीं बात your officers really they are मतलब जन को हैरान करो साथ में बापा गुरु दला वाले होचंदी.
You will get.
One thing is very sure that the intention of the order.
Order is very clear that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, that's true. That's true.
Unnecessary जाल से क्या होता हाल के खाल.
And the ESM company has been provided with some work, and thereafter MCL decided to go for tender to award those work to civil contractors.
This is
So-
year 2023.
Yes, yes. Sir.
I think I was.
Actually, they have filed a counter, but
So you the challenge the tender notice of 1/6/2023.
again.
right?
Actually, मैं rejoinder file करेगा था मैं counter टा misplaced.
Mechanical
No,
Rejoinder may not
counter
be
is not there. Rejoinder, I have misplaced this.
Rejoinder
counter.
may not be necessary because whatever player may run
If
it.
you want to file, let him file.
No, we have already said that we'll give them the work. Lordship may see the
Then
counter.
what is the problem, sir?
Lordship may see.
My lord,
the
problem
height
is-
of the counter affidavit.
Problem is, my lord, whatever work they have awarded to us, every year we are achieving the target. The amount of coal will be extracted from that mines. We can do it in 3 years. We have the capacity. Their certificate itself shows we are achieving the target. Then why they are going for tender, my lord? To outset
will
us
go-
from
if-
that work, my lord.
Yes.
We are ESM companies. As per the DGR sponsored companies, they have to provide us work.
That's-
They are providing us work and we are achieving the target.
Now what do you want?
Now,
Now
well,
your prayer is what?
Now,
Well,
the tender
not
has been
not to go for the tender because
tender is dead. We are telling we will give them the work. They have got nothing to do with the tender which has been floated. Their work, they will be assured they will given their work. Why they are
no, they have.
If they have a tender,
allowed
what
by
is-
CPA 9 of my counter.
Yes, yes.
if they are ready to give you the work, what is the harm?
Paragraph
If
9
they float the
has
tender, do whatever they want to do, let them do.
My lord,
How can you stop
my lord,
them?
my prayer
They are the employer. They can always float tender. Who can stop?
your lordship is correct. My lord, they have awarded the work to both the parties. Whatever work available with them, we are capable of doing that. We are achieving the target. Then why they are going for tender?
That is for some different mines. It's a big mine. We can allow.
One thing, I don't understand the logic. If you are getting your work, you are doing your work, you are getting the work, they are ready to give you. If they give tender to somebody else also, what is your problem, sir? Maybe there is a big volume.
No, that is not big.
Malot's, why? 1 minute.
Just a minute.
Malot's.
Are you tendering the work for the same work that?
No, Malot's,
Yes.
I'll explain. The mines capacity for Jagannath area is 57.5 million tons.
Okay.
Now, in
And
order,
its capacity?
his is 6 million or 7 million tons only. In order
Let them file that affidavit.
I have filed this affidavit, counter affidavit. Lordship may see para 9 of my counter affidavit, what I have stated. It is at page 8.
Page 8.
Page 8, paragraph 9.
Actually, I have received that counter from them, but it is lost, my lord. Today
Sir, only see. Only when the same work, if it is the work that you are doing, if it is the same work you are doing, if that work is tender, then they have a problem.
Transportation,
for that reason we challenge.
transportation work is being done by PAP, by civilian and by ESM companies. These ESM companies are being promoted by DGR. As per the DGR, we have to give them 80% of the work. In my counter affidavit, I have stated we will give them the 80% of the work till the matter is decided by Delhi High Court. Now their first tenure.
It is still there also.
So Delhi High Court, other party is there.
Yes.
MOU जोटा हेची annexure 2 रे, it was till 2018. Thereafter, CIL cancelled this MOU. In order to get effective of the MOU, various writ applications were filed in Odisha High Court, Delhi High Court, Chandigarh High, Punjab High Court. In those high courts, the courts have directed that in the interim, you go on giving the work, will decide whether the MOU will be extended or not. As per the High Court's order, we are going on giving them the work.
With whom? MOU?
MOU between DGR, Director General Resettlement, and Coal India. DGR sponsors the ex-servicemen to give them the transportation work. 80% of the total work.
Contractor.
Transportation contractor. We are giving them the 80% work. Lordship may see, I will read that paragraph 9. That is humbly submitted.
My humble. My humble submission is, I just want to file a reply.
One thing, let me tell you. Employer has every right, since he is not just stopping you, since he is giving you the work, employer has every right to invite tender. Nobody can stop the employer.
I am not on that point, my lord. My prayer is, the work for which they are going for tender, it is not even they have taken forest clearance.
That is none of his business.
That is not my business.
He is challenging the tender on that ground.
You are just a transport contractor. You should bother about your thing. Why should you bother about forest?
No, my lord, not only transport, we are
what?
we are using, my lord,
But forest,
we are,
they are not, it is not of your
my lord,
business.
we are
Even
using.
if you don't take those EC and forest lands, will be penalized. How is he?
Problem. What
How
is
is
the
he
problem?
bothered? He has challenged on that ground only.
What do you want?
My humble submission is, my lord, for whatever work provided to us in that area, that should not be tendered.
They're not
They are
discussing
stating
that.
that they will provide you 80% as
They
per
are-
the-
they are-
As per the agreement, provide them.
You cannot exceed the terms of the contract.
Yes.
You cannot go beyond the terms of the
My
contract.
lord, let it come next week. I will
Plus,
file a
the tender
rejoinder.
is
Thereafter
stayed
you
for last
lordship-
1 year, we are not able to excavate the coal. I filed the IA for vacation of stay also in the next matter. And I filed this counter.
You can't stop them, sir. They're employer. They're employer.
And coal now,
Employer, see.
Lordship, now summer vacation is coming. If coal, it will be difficult for the electricity situation, Lordship, and
My
visualize.
can go through the interim order, my lord. If I am not clarifying it, your lordship may place interim order.
I am not going to
Right
interim
now, we
order
don't go
simply.
to
We have
interim order,
to, we are focusing on this.
And rejoinder will take up on the next.
27. 27.
27, my lord.
Yes, yes.
No,
my lord.
27, sir. No, we have to file the rejoinder service.
My lord, 3rd April. 3rd April.
ठीक है,
I have some
Third
difficulty.
Third
Third
April.
April.
Third April. Let him file, sir.
Let him file.
And in my
rejoinder
counter,
will
I
be your-
stated we'll go and give
Sir,
them.
we will hear the matter.
No, no, on that day we'll finish it.
Interim order to
Obliged,
continue.
obliged.
Interim order to continue. my lord.
Because, see. you
Yes,
cannot
my lord.
stop
Your lordship is
employer
correct.
to do
If
this.
they will provide us sufficient work,
No,
we have nothing.
they have, they.
Yes,
I
yes,
stated in the counter affidavit.
Ah,
Mr.
yes.
Rana.
Sign an affidavit to that effect.
You
I
have to
filed
file
the affidavit.
The work, the contractual work that is.
We have to give them 80% of the work.
Sir,
We are
sir,
ready to
just-
give.
just a minute, sir. Whatever contract we have entered into with
Yes.
him, whatever work you have promised or undertakes to give him,
My lords.
that should not be less.
I stated that in the
That's the
affidavit.
only
File an affidavit to that.
Yes,
No, yes, I have already filed.
I am
My lords.
interim order.
entry want to.
Finish.